Maybe live? All right, I'm live. Hello, everybody. I am live with a surprise Thursday stream. Well, only sort of a surprise. I kind of anticipated that this would happen, but we have a PTS. We have a new PTS. We're going to start off with one camp thing, and then we'll look through other things. I have a list. I have a list of things that I want to look at. Anyway, so who do we have in the chat? We have Steve and Pip and Leonardo. Benji, Wrong Realities, Nautical Stew, Wrath of John, Robin, Patrick, Derek. Let's see here. And then same people over and over again. Leonardo, Bazookovich, Chris, Mike, Surfer. Let's see here. Dratus, Valerian. Hello, everybody. Welcome. So I want to show one thing, which I didn't, it wasn't, there's, you can AFK. AFK what? Yeah, you can AFK. I don't know what you're asking about, but you can always AFK. You never have to be at your keyboard. Okay, so there's one thing that wasn't Purple Days. Thank you for 1 month. I appreciate that. So there were patch notes, and I'll actually go over the patch notes. There's not much to them, like new ones, not the ones from a week ago. Those are way too long. But there were some new ones today, mostly camp stuff, but we'll go through that. John, Tommy S, hello. But here's the thing. If you have Fallout First, if you don't have Fallout First, you're not going to care. But if you have Fallout First, you should be happy about this. And I just found out about this. So this is a new camp item you can build called an aid storage box. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like a scrap box. But for aid, I don't know what you can put in here. I just barely crafted this. But yeah, I can, if I want to have, I don't need that many addict dolls. So I put those in there. Have some Psycho Buff in there, whatever. So yeah, looks like a thing. Derek, member for 18 months. Thank you for 18 months. Hello, Bane. Welcome. Amir, hello. Those are rookie numbers. Well, I don't store stuff. That's the thing. I just carry it on me and I don't use it. So I've only started keeping some of the chems because you need them for certain legendary mods and whatever. But I would love to be able just to... Can we store scout banners? Oh, look at that. Scout banners. What about carry weight boosters? Carry weight boosters, because they do have weight. That's pretty... I wonder if serums... Let's see if serums can actually go in there as well, because I'm pretty sure I have some serums in here. Let's see... There was no mention about this in the patch notes, by the way, which is why I didn't... there's an adrenal reaction. Let's see if that'll go in there. Well, no stack limit. I mean, it's like an ammo box. So that's the thing. It is like an ammo box only for that. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so serums you can't put in there. I mean, I just picked them up and that's not storable. So no serums, unfortunately. That's too bad. But lunch boxes. Yeah, lunch boxes. Looks like we can put lunch boxes in there as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. That way when I go to craft something that takes a chem that I don't normally use, I can just store them away. Kraken, hello. Aid cabinet, finally. Yeah, it would be nice if we got a food one. And that is, I'll show you the new... I'm not going to go through the camp stuff. I just barely... I mean, I've been in the PTS like 5 minutes, is all. Do bobbleheads go in there? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's find a bobblehead. One that's not in my display. And be nice if they went in there. Bobblehead, explosive. Let's see if those go in there. I don't know. It looks like the answer is no. Bobbleheads do not go in there, so I'm assuming magazines don't either. There isn't a lock limit. Store all of the things. Yes, another pay to win is real. Yes, it is. It is. I was hoping there'd be a food one. So here's the new camp menu. It is different than before. I mean, so for example, I used to have a weather machine right here, and for the video, for this, I didn't want my camp to be in darkness and rain. So I wanted to disconnect the wire. I had a wire running right here, and I couldn't do it. So I just stored the thing. But yeah, here's the new menu. So here's the additional storage. So Fallout First, whatever. I would expect we get a food box at some point, especially with canning being a thing. But yeah, we have all of these, these menus. So things are ordered. There's no search function, which is nuts to me. No search function, which we need. I mean, it's great that we have everything broken down and we can, whatever. I mean, we have resources, crafting, food, water, collectors, producers, whatever. So I haven't gone through this, but okay, something is okay. And to get out of this is a hold-in thing to get down as well. Stupid robots. Oh, the floating numbers. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they have the floating numbers kind of offset, so they're kind of all over the place. They distracted me. I wanted to show something. Oh, I wanted to show one other thing. Who else do we have? Campbell Cheeseburger. Hello. Toxic goo and 8 box. That's a good question. I don't have any toxic goo on this character. That's a good. Well, Toxic Goo is food, right? Isn't Toxic Goo considered food, or is that aid? Because it isn't. It isn't, right? Is Toxic Goo food or is it aid? I'm not sure. I'll make a note to check it at some point. But if it's food, I'm going to say no. But it doesn't spoil. I don't know. Let's see. Might be adding that to. Well, yeah. I mean, it should be. I mean, it'll be. I'm assuming it won't come until next season. So yes, Paul. Food. Toxic Goo is food. Okay. So yeah, I would say no. I haven't checked it, but I would say no. Let's see here. Got so many lunch boxes. Yeah, you'll be able to store them. Bobbleheads do not go in there. No. Or is that from before? Either way. Oh, and another thing. So here's another thing. Speaking of storage, this is pretty cool. There is a new lock function, which is pretty cool. See, this is normally I have power armor, but I don't always wear it. And so when I go to store stuff, I often will store things accidentally in the ammo box, right? And now you can actually lock things. So from this menu, see unlock, you have the lock symbol. So there's a fusion core right there. But if I lock it, normally if I would go to deposit this in the ammo box, I do an auto store. It won't store it. So finally we can lock things, and you can lock anything you want. That means it can't be stored, it can't be dropped, it can't be traded. Like if I have my, like say your power armor right here, we'll just lock this down. So now my power armor is locked, and I can't, I'm assuming I can still place it. Yeah, I can still place it, but yeah, I won't be able to unload it. So there's a way to protect. I have no idea if there's a limit to the number of things, whatever. But yeah, the LMG. Why don't I go to the patch notes? They're very brief. So prepare to be blinded. Let's get that on the screen. So you're gonna get a bright white screen here in a second. As soon as I switch to that, as soon as I figure out how computers work. Let's see, that's the one. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so this is, that should be, that looks good. Okay, and they're not very long. Most of it has to do with camps, but in fact, let's go to the top here. The other top, come on. There we go. All right. Make sure we got everyone. Great they added locking. Yeah, the locking feature I think is really neat. Yeah. I don't know. Well, the locking feature is in the patch notes, but so there's new patch notes that were out just today. There's a link in the description to these. In fact, I'll just put it in right now in the chat. But there's a link in the description to these particular notes. So they're different than the ones that we got on, I guess, a week ago. All right. So here we go. Public test server has returned with large changes for builders and combat enjoyers alike. Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna go into my shelter. There's a lot of distractions there. I'm just going to my shelter where it's a little bit. Oh, I can't go into my. I forgot you can't go into shelters in the. I forget that you can't go into the shelter. I'm gonna go up here where it's quieter. Yeah, I forgot. Shelters don't work in the PTS, unfortunately, for whatever reason. They did once. One time we had a PTS, shelters worked, but right now they don't. So let's just go through this a little farther away. 5-year-old game that's slowly adding things and features that are 10. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. For dwellers who dream of camp, a camp of their own, a space that allows them. Okay, this is just a bunch of whatever. How to participate. Here we go. Relax build rules. Relax build rules are activated for camp adventure or for adventure mode. Unleash your creativity by letting your camp items float, intersect with each other, or be unsupported. Let's go over some of the most common scenarios you'll experience when building a camp and talk about how these new rules will affect them. Snapping items. Items can still snap together in the way they used to, but now items that used to require snapping are allowed to not snap. Oversnapping is possible. Think of having a floor tile with an item attached to it. 2 floor tiles can be placed on top of each other with one tile rotating the dresser to a different spot. Walls can also be built beneath the floor, and upper floors can be attached to walls without the need for a staircase. Now, I'm not a builder, and most of this stuff means nothing to me. I won't be showing it off either because it's not most of this stuff is, I don't know. Hey, Lyric, you're new. When does the season end? Usually it would be September. Usually the seasons start in March, June, September, December. So probably September. We don't know exact date. General of the Enclave. Yeah. Upcoming season look like there is no, the screen, the title screen is the same. They haven't updated that. So I don't know anything about the upcoming season. Undead Silver. Hello. All right. Placement mode toggles. Three placement modes are available to help you place items in your camp. Snap mode. Place items the way you're used to. Collision mode. So that's normal. Collision mode. Items will not auto snap, but will consider collisions. Free mode. No snapping and no collisions. Placement restrictions. While there are still some items that require ground placement, like crops, extractors, items that require water to be placed, placement restrictions have been loosened for others, allowing you to place them freely. Yes, this means in the air too. Foundations, items that used to require foundation to be placed no longer have that requirement. Well, that's pretty cool. Power cables can now be built even if the cable intersects with another object. Blueprints, no changes here in relation to the new build rules. You can build blueprints with intersecting, floating, or unsupported objects in it. We expect that laxing the rules on adventure mode servers is going to allow you to create some truly amazing camps, so we need your help pushing things to the limit during this PTS. Workshop 2.0. Coming along in this update is a complete rework of the workshop menu with a refresh focus on findability and organization. I just realized that you weren't seeing the patch notes. I'm reading them and you're not seeing them. Sorry about that. I saw out of the corner of my eye. I could see my character. I'm like, how can I see my character? I shouldn't be able to see my character. Yeah. No, but hello. They added an 8 storage block. Yeah, I just showed that. Yeah, there we go. All right, now thank you, Derek. Thank you. Yes, I'm building freedom. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Coming along in this update is a complete rework of the workshop menu with a refreshed focus on findability and organization. Still no search function though. I don't understand why there's no search. This new UI should make it a lot easier for you to get the items you need. We've been testing this internally and are excited for you to get your hands on it. To assist in your camp building endeavors, we've unlocked a lot of workshop items to give you more items to build with. These workshop items will not persist beyond the PTS. Please note, the full functionality of Workshop 2.0 will not be available at the start of the PTS begins. Oh, okay, so maybe there will be a search function, but it's not available, right? Because they're saying the full, okay, so I guess there's more stuff that just isn't there yet. Features coming later in the PTS. History category, new, recent, blueprinted, stored. Filter options, these are currently grayed out. All right. New main and subcategories. One of the first things you'll notice, other than the new UI, is the consolidated main categories and new subcategories, which will host all your workshop items. We believe that this new categorization will allow you to get to what you're looking for a lot quicker than before. These categories are quests, objectives, so I'm guessing stuff you learn from quests. Or, probably things like the, like the sign for the Wayward quest line, stuff like that, I'm guessing. This category only appears when a quest is active and will disappear after the quest is completed. Camp pieces, foundations, porches, floors, walls, roofs, stairs, doors, columns, fences, shelters, defense, turrets, traps, barricades, power, generators, power connectors, lights, candles, ceilings. Okay, this is kind of self-explanatory what those things are. Resources, that'll have crafting, food, water, collectors, and producers. Utility, okay, so instruments will be under utility. Player benefit, what are player benefits? I'm not sure what that is. Player benefits, services. I don't know I'm not sure what that means. Vending machines. Okay, furniture. Okay, we know what furniture is. Decorations. So that's going to be things that were probably no. Oh, so wall decor. Okay, so decorations have its own category. Balloons, clutter, crockery. Okay, and then wall decor has another category. And then we have storage, which we saw. Structure. Okay, so these are, is this pre-built? Farm, frontier, or themed stuff? Military, modern. Okay. Dwellers, which was allies. Okay. All right. So there's that. Modify menu. Yeah, that's what I had trouble on when I was trying to change out my the wire. Player benefits are like the plus special camp items. Okay. 8 box is cool, but I don't know if you're a New Year's sub because of it. I mean, it's pretty nice. I wish it stored everything though. Hey, Mark. Mothman Tube, for example, is that player benefits, stuff like that give you the thing. Modify menu. Let's see here. Edit mode. Yeah, okay. Which is what I was into. Okay, so this is the specific stuff. I'm not gonna. I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Building and placement issues. Okay, so these are bugs. That's okay. We don't care about bugs. Combat balancing changes. This one's really short. Let's see here. Okay, we are increasing the base damage of the LMG and introducing a way for you to craft 5.56, 308, or a 45 receiver on the weapon so you can pick the ammo the weapon uses based on your needs. LMG base damage has been changed from 37 to 42. LMGs found in the world will by default use the new standard receiver, which means the weapon uses 5.56. Crafting a 308 receiver on an LMG will give you more damage at the cost of slowing down the weapon's rate of fire. Crafting a 45 receiver on an LMG will give you a higher rate of fire at the cost of lower damage. Prime versions of these receivers can be obtained from their standard locations. These changes will not affect your currently owned weapons. If you have a 308 receiver on your LMG, it will remain 308 and won't become a 556 receiver when you log in. Let's see, dynamic. Okay, so there's an issue. Caravans. We're restructuring the objectives in caravans to ensure players will get their rewards if the Brahmin is left alive, even if they are unable to complete the route. I mean, fix the route would be great, but that's a start. The event will now take a maximum of 7 minutes to complete. Well, that's pretty cool. So even if the Brahmin gets stuck, let the timer run out, you still get the rewards. So that's something. Hey, Mandy, welcome. You think a search function would allow for exploits since the engine still operates on road code? I have no idea. It'd be nice if it would happen. So yeah. Romancing followers is back in the menu. I don't know. I don't know about that. Wolf, hello. Player benefits are like the... Okay, you said that right. Okay. Caravans will now reward all players the same number of supplies. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. I missed this before. Caravans will now, so everyone will get the same rewards. So that's cool. You no longer get a fraction of what the person who started it gets, which makes sense. I mean, you're all doing the same thing. So yeah, that's cool. So supplies will be easier to get because we'll get rewards no matter what, and we'll get the same amount of rewards whether we started or not. So that's pretty cool. You like using your bloody 50 cal with explosive rounds? I wouldn't be afraid of that. Item locking. You can now protect your favorite items by locking them. Lock your favorite items to protect them from accidental sale, scrap, or trade. We're excited to bring you this highly requested feature. Add or remove a lock anywhere you can interact with items, including the Pip-Boy, the stash, the workbench, ammo box, player-to-player trading, NPC vendors, vending machines, allies, display cases, corpse. Basically, once you can interact with an item, you can lock it. So that's pretty cool. And that's the end of the patch notes. All right, let's get into playing with some stuff. Because I was actually pretty curious about some of the mods. So let's see, spin up. Do I have a spin up weapon? I do have a spin up weapon. Let's do some power armor for this. I do like that lock feature. That is pretty cool. That was also something I wanted to see in terms of the, because this does have rejuvenators on it, and I wanted to check out that change to rejuvenators. We can AFK that event now? You mean caravans? Is that what you mean? I mean, caravans move. I don't think you can AFK it. Brian, hello. Pathing bugs have persisted through multiple games. Oh, I agree. I mean, anytime there's an escort mission of any kind, there's pathing issues. Always have been. Yeah, I think so, Steve. Or maybe they're saying we fixed it, but just in case, here you go. Search function would be hard to implement when you don't know the exact phrasing. Yeah, but you can search for, like, you can just type in desk and have it give you all the desks or something. I don't know. Having one that sort of works would be better than not having one, I think. You still fail. Oh, that's true. That's true, Wolf. That is true. You still fail if the Brahmin dies. Let's get my windows all... Okay, so here we have Overeater. Or let's see, this is Rejuvenators. What does it say? Gain health and action point regeneration as you fill your hunger and thirst meters. Okay, so it's not really telling you anything. Am I fully... Okay, I'm fully fed. Does it have anything in the effects menu? Power armor, Vulcan PA bonus. No. Okay, so there's nothing on the effects tab in terms of... Tightly wound is plus 10% move speed? What? Okay, well, we'll have to look at that. Awareness. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing in here about rejuvenators, and at least a visual telling you how much it's giving you. So, all right. So that is whatever. Hello, Hermos. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Yes. You still get power armor issues. Game needs content. Yes, but the work. Yeah. I mean, supposedly, it sounds the way they're talking up the end of the year patch, it's going to be massive. Let's see. I wanted to look at the perks. That's what I wanted to look at. All right. I don't know if I like that. Okay. So now it's telling you if it's full, that it's full. To me, this seems like overkill. Like, I do like having a 1 unused, but having 0, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Doesn't matter. It's not like you spend a lot of time looking at this. Anyway, so we've got bringing the big guns, which is ammo spender stack limit is doubled. Okay, so this was this master? I think that was master. Drum core, holy crap, that's small. Gain 1 stack of ammo spender for every 50 ammo spent. Oh, okay, so this is the bullet storm thing. 1 stack of ammo spender for every 50 ammo spent. Each stack adds 9% damage. Stacks are lost when you reload or change weapons. Okay. Tightly wound. To do, I think this is a work in progress. To do weapons spin up faster. I like that. To do. I think that was a comment that got left on there. Spins up faster, but yes. Juvenaires looks like it's not going to work for a ghoul. Well, that's the theory, but we haven't had confirmation of that. I mean, if it's if it's based on your fully fed, yeah, I'm not really sure. It's hard to know. They haven't said anything specific or whatever. Realize it's not actually, no, it's not Friday. I will have my normal stream tomorrow. Probably not from the PTS though. Probably will do something because I wanted to do a Black Powder stream for the 4th of July. I'll probably do that. I don't think I want to do, I don't want to do like PTS stream after PTS stream. So I will be doing a lot of videos. Good going to everyone. Help me on the Black Powder. Yeah, the Black Powder rate was great. Okay, I want to test this, the spin up thing, how quickly weapons spin up. Let's see, scatter shot. I don't really need. Now, what other heavy guns? Wasn't there one? It was the bring in the big guns. No, I have that one. Okay. Full charge. Oh, that's another thing I could test. I do have a full set of Choo Choo, so I could definitely test that. You know, test the pain train with the Choo Choo and all that. But wasn't there, was Kneecapper the one? No, lock and load. This is the one. Each stack increases reload speed. Wasn't there, what was the one that reduces spin up? That's what I want to check, is the one that reduces the spin up of whatever. I don't remember what it was called. Strong arm? No, that's not it. 50% increased throwing range. What was what was this perk before? I don't know, whatever. Tightly wound, no. Oh, this is the one. Oh, tightly wound, that's the one. Oh, spin up faster. Oh, let's check that. Let's take off the tightly wound because it doesn't say how fast it spins up. So let's go into first person here. Let's do this and see what we've got. All right, so. All right, that's the spin up. Hopefully we can tell. One thing I don't like about this perk is, oh geez, I don't remember what it was called. I don't remember what it was called. It was called, damn it. I don't remember. I have too many perks. Tightly wound. That was the one. All right, let's see if this is noticeable. I'm not sure that really feels all that noticeable. Over encumbered band. Hello, hello. Fire in the hole. Yeah. Oh, fire in the hole. Okay. Was that under strength before? I don't remember. It's not what I would ever, yes. They didn't say there would be content in that huge patch. They didn't, but I mean, that's kind of the implication. You think it's just going to be a huge patch, like an 8K texture patch, and they're just mean the size of the download will be the biggest ever, but we won't actually get anything? As he can. Under perception. That's what I thought. So they moved it and well, anyway. Not worth 2 points. Yeah, I don't think so. So, okay, so here's the spin up with the perk. And here's without the perk. Does that really seem faster to you? To me, that doesn't seem faster. I mean, does that look faster to anybody else? Oh, that's possible, Emmer. Maybe it doesn't work yet. That's very possible. Yeah, it says to do on it, and that's probably what's going on. That it doesn't actually do anything. All right, let's see here. So the spin up thing. Now I'm kind of curious about this bullet storm. Oh, so the bullet storm thing. Let's look at what the perk says. Is that drum core? Okay, drum core. Gain 1 stack of ammo spender for every 50 spent. Each stack adds 3% damage. Stacks are lost when you reload or change weapons. And it's at rank 3, it's 9% more damage. So it looks like it's ammo spent. So rather than, right? So rather than, yeah, I don't have to hit anything. You can see down in the corner, I've got that, hopefully you can see it down in the corner, the little stat counter. So it goes up every 50 rounds. Unfortunately, now that I reload, it all goes away. Okay. Isn't there one of these things that says I keep? Okay, there was one that lets you keep half your stacks on a reload. Bloodluster. I love the name. Let's see. What was the one that keeps your... I need to go through all my perks. Delete all the duplicates and stuff like that. Oh, it's this. It's lock and load. Okay, so we definitely want lock and load. Okay, now you keep half your ammo spender stacks when you reload. Each stack increases. So I did have a question. What if you have an odd number? Hey, Risible. This is a Galling Plasma. Let's see here. The glasses, they don't do anything. Yes. All right, so here we go. Lex, go. Hello. I want to see what happens. Okay, I have one bullet stack, right? So that's why I'm wondering what it does with odd numbers. So if I reload, do I lose that one stack or does it round up to one stack? Okay, so I get it. Okay, so odd number, so it rounds up, which is good. So it rounds up. So if I, okay, that's kind of what I was curious about. One of the things. The new prime receivers. Yeah, let me go. I'm going to go to Nuka World. My kid, it's too noisy here. Let's go to Nuka World. If I stay on the benches, the NPCs should be quiet. I know what I'll do. I'll just turn off the audio. I'll turn off the voice, and then NPCs can do whatever they want. But yeah, my camp just has too much going on. I mean, that's normally why I do stuff in a shelter, but since shelters are disabled in the PTS, we'll have a look at the receivers for the LMG. I'm kind of curious. Can you check if ultralight ammo drops from raids and expeditions? I could probably. I could definitely test an expedition. I could do that pretty easily. Let's see here. Or a daily op. How about a daily op? Daily op should be pretty easy and the quickest option because we'll see if it drops, you know, what it looks like. Let's see here. What was I doing? Oh, first of all, let's change the settings here. Let's do the audio. Turn off the voice to 0. There we go. Now the NPCs here can blabber all they want. And we'll see. Now, as far as these new mods, I don't know. We'll see what they look like. All right, so there's Red Terror. That's the one I like. So there's a prime. See, I don't have the other receivers, so I don't know. And they didn't put them. I wish they would have put them in the. Yeah, see, these receivers didn't exist, so I don't know where we get them. I wonder if we get them. Let's see if I get them by scrapping. Let's scrap a bunch of LMGs and see what happens. Ranged. Okay, so this is different. Heavy guns, LMG, light machine gun. All right, let's just craft like this many and see what happens. And see if we can scrap them, or I don't know if they're learned by scrapping or if they're what. So we'll find out. I unlocked a standard 45 receiver. Okay, so I guess we get that. I'm guessing the prime receivers will drop from the Scorch Beast Queen. So there's that. So we'll craft some more. I'm assuming the 5.56 is the same thing. Let's see. What was that? Light machine gun. All right, come on. Let's do another that many of those. It's fine. Let's see. I was going to go on a custom server, so I didn't have to worry about crafting costs, but I wanted to see crafting. Okay, come on. Oh, 5.56 is the standard receiver. I forgot about that. 5.56 is the standard. That's why I'm not learning it. That's why. Are the melee perks changes in the PTS as well? There are melee perk changes. I haven't looked at them yet, Hermos. Hasn't been that long. Might get shaders without huge... I mean, who knows? Who knows what we'll get? Let's see. Can you please check the Gauss minigun mods too? Okay. Where the Gauss minigun... They weren't changed, right? There was nothing in the patch notes about the Gauss minigun. All right, so the standard barrel is... Oh, so the standard receiver is just 5.56. Okay. And standard 45. Okay, so the 308 does 92 damage with a fire rate of 110. The standard 308. Oh, wow. Look at the damage drop off. So the prime 308 is, I mean, it is more damage. I mean, that was the whole idea. Prime does a lot more damage. So the standard 308 goes down from 92 to 50. Fire rate goes up from 110 to 122. The range drops off. Standard 45, the fire rate is 159. Damage is down to 37. And the 5.56 damage is 43 with a fire rate of 122. Wow. So, okay, so the Prime 308 is what you're going to want to run if you want the most damage by, I'm assuming, just based on, because the 308 does more damage, but then you have a lower fire rate, and the range is good, though. Like, the range is 172, so Prime, ooh, interesting. Hey, Mike. Is Auto Axe trash? That I don't know. I should start making a mode. Yeah, it's 5.56 is the standard receiver. So if you were to craft, I'll show you actually. Here, let's go. If you were to craft a heavy gun, if you were to craft a light machine gun, this is what you'd end up with. It says 5.56 ammo capacity of 75. Yeah, so that's what a normal craft would look like. So 5.56 is the default. 308 gives you more damage, lower fire rate. 45 gives you less damage, higher fire rate. Hey, Crane, welcome, welcome. Hang on a second. Things people want to check. I have a list as well, though, so there's that. Gauss Mini. I don't think the Gauss Mini is going to be any different. I do want to check it out. And maybe we'll do that, because I'm kind of curious about just damage in general. What was the auto axe? Yeah, the auto axe is interesting. Got a damage buff, but the fire rate was, or the attack rate was cut in half, so I'm not really sure. Show the Gauss Mini damage with the prime receiver. Okay. 60% damage over time. Yeah, that one I'm kind of interested about as well. Getting kind of fused with all those categories. Oh yes, it's crazy. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm trying not to go too quickly on things because, yeah, there's a lot. I mean, it's overwhelming to me, and it's been just words on a page. So yes, crit changes are bad. Well, I'm not sure. Curious about the fist weapons. Anything in particular about fist weapons? I don't know if I'll get to melee, to be honest. I mean, this is not a melee character, so let's do. I am curious about this though. So we've got. Let's get my power armor out. I love the lock feature. Like, I'm excited about that. That wasn't something I was expecting. I knew it was something they were going to give us eventually because they had said, yes, it's coming someday. Quit asking. I mean, I saw that comment. But we want to test daily op because I am curious to know what it looks like. We got prime ammo here. Right? Let's make sure, double check. Ultrasight 308. So we'll see what comes. We'll see what happens. Not only do I want to see what the enemies drop, but also what we get as a reward for completing the daily op. That's kind of curious. Vent, hello. Is it impossible to crit every other shot? It's not impossible. It is just, I think it's impossible with just luck alone. You'll need some combination of like lucky and limit breaking armor. I don't think you can do it. Bow, please. Yeah, bow's on my list of things to check. Does it lock the individual pieces when you unlock the frame? When you lock the frame? I think it's just, the frame is locked. Like, I don't know. Let's see here. There's no lock symbol next to the thing. I don't know what it does. Hang on, let's see. If I get out of this. So the frame is, if I were to take off, say I was going to take off the helmet. So I could take out the helmet and the piece is not locked. I mean, I'm not going to drop it because if I try and drop it, it's going to be, it'll destroy it because that's what Vulcan armor is. So it looks like if I just were to try and drop the frame, it wouldn't let me do that. So you'd want to lock the individual pieces, right? So if we did that, well, actually, I don't know. Inspect. Huh, there's no option to lock the pieces. Yeah, there's no option to unlock to lock the pieces individually. So it looks like it has to be directly in your inventory to be lockable. So like the frame is directly in my inventory, so I can lock the frame, but the pieces are not in my inventory directly. They're in the frame. So it looks like, yeah, that looks like a little bit of an I don't know if it's an oversight or just difficult to implement. Looking up why we can't fast travel into a shelter in our camps. The dev said it would be difficult because some people have multiple shelters in their camps at once. Ario, hello. Did it open today? Yes, it opened a couple hours ago is when it opened up. I've only been in it about 30 minutes though. All right, let's do this date. Well, let's see. Let's make sure. I mean, I do use food buffs, so let's see. At least I have company tea. Oh, that's good enough. All right, I don't know what the daily op is, so it'll just be a mystery. We'll figure it out. Maybe have to shift off the frame. I think if you take it off the frame and put it in your inventory, I'm guessing you can lock it. But we'll see this. Repair the signal repeater. Okay, so this is an uplink. All right, we're just gonna see what we. All right, I was trying to run, stopped running. We're just gonna see what happens. I have no idea what the mutation is here. I know there's robots. I saw that. I haven't done a location op here forever. If I can remember, it seems like we go down and to the right and then to the left, I think. I mean, I can't remember the last time I was in this location. Here we go, though. Went okay. Let's see. So boost that up. And when they get close, we'll shoot them. Hopefully it's not resilient, although it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Oh, it is resilient. Awesome. Okay, so if I do that, he has what on him? All right, so the enemies are going to have no... Okay, so it looks like no ultrasight on the enemy. Let's chew another one just in case, which is what we were expecting, right? So this is doing exactly as expected. What I'm kind of curious about is the end... what we get as an end reward. So I'm just going to let them shoot me until we go update. I like how Ricochet, look at that. Ricochet is actually putting them in the resilient state, which is pretty cool. Can you check to see if we can still solo EN6 with the VATS change? Yeah, I can check it. I can check that. I do want to look at it. What I'll probably do is check out the Gauss minigun and do the EN6 with the Gauss minigun, just because I'm curious. In fact, what I could do, because we have those revive perks as well, maybe check one of them and see how that would work against the Guardian, whatever. Something like that. A new armor set apparently with a set bonus, secret settler armor. Well, that would be cool. That would be neat. I don't know. I mean, now that we have a PTS, people can data mine the files. And then we can, yeah. And if there's anything new coming, they should be able to see it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. No Sphera. Robots have back part. I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, we could still. Oh, do you mean? Is that what we're talking about? Are you looking to see if we can still take it down as a solo just because of the change to VATS? Is that what we're talking about? Hey, Geekmaster. Well, thank you for watching my content. I appreciate that. Secret Service with a coat of paint. Maybe, who knows? But if there's a set bonus, that's cool. I mean, hopefully I'd like to see them eventually go back to, God, this goes so slowly solo. It's painful when you do this solo. Yeah, if these weren't, if they weren't resilient, I'd be, if they weren't resilient, I could, yeah, if you want to farm random ammo, this is the way to do it. Let's see, I think another tick. All right, probably by the time I get to the next thing, it'll be ready to go, I'm guessing. We'll see. It's been a minute since I've done this. Should be pretty close though. Although I have the volume turned off on voices, so I won't hear Dodge saying his magical thing. But we'll see. Zimara, hello, hello. Yeah, well, here's the thing. So I mean, here's my build. Yeah, my build is probably going to be pretty similar. But I mean, I have Bullet Shield, which is amazing. Between Bullet Shield and Ricochet. Now my armor is Overeater, so I can't necessarily tank it, but what I could do, I'm kind of curious actually. Let's do, I mean, I could just sit there and stim though. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll craft the Gauss minigun. I'll craft a Gauss minigun and we'll take that into EN6 and that'll kind of kill two birds. We're about to have a combat something in the back. Oh, an inhibitor? If you can VATS it here, 0% chance. That's what you're talking about? Yeah, 0% chance because it's behind them. So I would have to go back here, and he's always facing me, so yeah. Yeah, so the combat inhibitor is no longer, I mean, you can VATS it, just not, I mean, it's 0%, right? Yeah, 0%. So that's cool. I like that change. It makes sense to me. I'm glad that they made that change. I think it's kind of dumb that you could have, you know, like on the Sentry bot, you know, you could always 95% the fusion core. So we'll see. Yeah, combat inhibitor. Yeah, if they're not, because it's in the back, right? So we can't, do they have a combat? How about this guy? Yep, not either, but we can do, how about the, okay, so we can still do the thruster, right? There's bashing. Amazing bashing. Ricochet is great though. Look at this, they're if they weren't resilient, I'd be killing everything without shooting a shot, which is cool. Yeah, this is a very long, it might have been faster to do an expedition actually. Unless I got an escort mission. I probably should have done an expedition. But this should tell me what I'm curious, because I was curious about that when they said no more contextual drops. To me, that sounds like definitely containers, enemies will no longer have contextual ammo on them. But I don't know if that transfers to the rewards. So for anyone that came in late, that's what I'm trying to determine, is if the rewards will be contextual ammo, because that's what this LMG uses, is Ultrasight 308. Eric, hello, hello. Did they buff shotgun range? I think so. That's on my list of things to check. I think they buffed it, yes, but I haven't checked it yet. Oh, now I actually have to go kill things. All right, fine, I'm getting there. Taking a drink. Lost track of the meter. So we're here in the middle and do all the things. Maybe, all right, they're all up there. So luckily, I should just be able to go and, yeah, this is the same ones from before. I mean, I could use the auto axe, but I don't want to switch away from the weapon that I'm, well, no, I can't use an auto axe because I'm not carrying one. Oh, this one, okay. And the angry one should show up here somewhere. We'll see how he's already shooting. I'm not anywhere near and he's already shooting. So there we go. Yeah, this would probably not be the weapon I would choose. I like the floating numbers though. That's pretty cool. I like how they're not all on top of each other and there's that actually look, I mean, it doesn't add any kind of anything to the game other than if you have floating numbers turned on, that's actually, I like that. That's really neat the way they did that. All right, we do this and he's dead. All right, so here's the thing. What did I get? Let's get rid of them. They're already dead. Everything's dead. All right. So here is the, oh, and I got some bullet storm even. I shot enough shots. Do you have a black powder weapon to use against the ENZ? No, I don't need it. I can just shoot a heavy gun and it's fine. It'll go down quick. If you don't use ultrasight ammo, do you still get the ammo you use back? I believe so, Derek. I think it's just ultrasight is what they said. They said if it's ultrasight, you get random ammo. If it's not, then you get the regular kind. Helldivers 2 is coming to Xbox. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. Let's see what I get in terms of ammo and whatever. View the rewards, whatever. Okay, so I got... Yeah, it looks like just random ammo. Plasma, 308, 5mm arrow. So it looks like you don't get it back even as a reward. So EN6, it's the Guardian in the first stage of the raid. Because of the change to VATS, people are worried that you're not going to be able to solo it, which it's gonna be a lot difficult if you have power armor and reflective stuff. Okay, so it looks like that was what I wondered. Do we get back the contextual ammo as a reward at the end? It looks like the answer to that is no. So no surprise there. So it looks like ultrasight is going to be strictly craft only or get from another player. So build up your supplies now before the new season. Hey, Brad. Check the psychopath change. What was the psychopath change? But I'm pretty sure I don't have psychopath. It's not a perk I've ever used. What was psychopath? I don't remember. Psychopath hits outside of VATS refill your critical meter at 5% contribution. Oh, and I do own it at maximum rank. Okay, so that's just a way to fill your critical meter, whether you're in VATS or out of VATS. Try using the Gauss Mini with Grenadier and target the torso? Oh, you mean just see if I can take it down? Well, I'm not really looking to to try and figure out the best. I'm not trying to really determine the best way to do those things. Mostly just we'll see. Just at EN6 with your go-to Gatling plasma setup, the bullet shield takes down the shield well enough. A huge AP increase of the GP makes it rough. Did the AP huge AP cost? Oh wow. Oh, because the prime receiver. Yeah, because this had an AP cost. I think the AP cost is 8 on live. No, it's 6 on live. So on live, this is 6 on 13. That's a lot. And the damage isn't really. Ooh, yeah, that's a thing. AP cost of. I didn't look at this either. AP cost 13. Okay, so I think this is 10 on live or 11. So ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's craft a Gatling Plaza or Gatling you know what I mean. Gauss minigun. Hey Jules, looking forward to item locking. Oh, the locking is cool. It's really cool. The mode changes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get to them. So Psychopath did help. Well, that's why you would equip Psychopath, right? Would be, okay, you're out of VATS, but you keep shooting so you can keep building crits, which is a good change. Let's see. So heavy guns, right? Gauss minigun. All right, so here's the Gauss minigun. Let's do, I may have to, I never know. What's the barrel to use on this? This is not a weapon I've used. Do we just use standard or we use tri? Is tri barrel the one to use? Or penta? Let me know which one I should be using here. I don't know. Oh, is that all there is? Just a barrel and a, oh, that's weird. The appearance is right here instead of, does gunner sight reduced AP? No. Penta? All right. Red Queen, hello. Try the Q5025 fracturing railway. We'll get. I don't know if we'll get there today. There's a lot of requests, and I have a list of things I wanted to try as well. Let's see here. So do we do? Okay, so Prime. Oh wow. So Prime. All right. Let's put some legendary effects on this. Let's do whatever. We're gonna do like a Furious, and I don't want Crippling. Do I want Rapid or Vital? What's the fire rates? Fire rate's 91. Rapid is there. Vital is that. Explosive. I mean, we could just go all in and just go explosive. Just go all in on explosive damage. So a number cruncher prime receivers get yet another bonus damage. Neat. Except they get if you're in VATS, it's a punishment. It's not a benefit. Let's see. And reduced AP cost, maybe? VATS optimized? Okay, I have these effects. Okay, so 9. But that's without prime. Standard barrel. So we said penta barrel, right? Right? Yeah. Penta, right? Is that what he said? It's penta. Okay, so penta barrel. Default appearance. Oh, okay. Here we go. Tickled pink. Tesla coils. Do I want prime? Like, that is so much more damage. The AP cost goes up to, in fact, I know what we could also do. Conductors. Let's do a conductors. That'll help us keep in VATS longer. So we'll do conductors. I think that's how I want to do that. The sight doesn't affect anything. So that's weird. So the gunner sight adds weight, but none of the numbers change at all. Like the accuracy, range, nothing. Why would I guess for manual aiming, which I won't be doing. So there's that. Miko, hello. Quad then rapid for bullet storm stack. Well, I'm going to keep half my stacks. So Adolfo, hello. Like to add to your list the 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Yeah, 10 millimeter pistol. Yeah, there's a lot of things, and I'm sure I won't get to everything today. I can't do like a 10-hour stream. I don't know, Red Queen. I'm thinking it possibly could. Does this say anything about it? The new mechanic? Critical hits restore. Yeah, it doesn't really say anything. Let's see here. VATS optimize explosive Tesla coil. Right. Oh, prime capacitor. I guess we'll go with this. I mean, that is so much more damage. So we have no Tesla coil dynamite. I'm gonna go with prime capacitor. I probably don't have ammo. I'll probably have to craft some ammo. Gunner sight doesn't reduce AP. I mean, it's interesting. Oh, it does it on live, but not on. Oh, okay. Well, and it could be just an oversight. I don't actually know. There's that. Let's see what I have for ammo here. If I have no idea. 2 millimeter. Let's see. Ultrasight 2 millimeter. Do I have any? I have 12. Do you think 12? Let's put this. Is 12 rounds enough for the Guardian? Do you think? Should I get more than 12 rounds? 12 is probably not going to get it done. All right. Let's see. I want to try a couple things. Let's switch out. Well, we don't need Master Infiltrator, right? Not for the PTS. Let's put on Ammo Factory first, and we'll. It's been so long since I crafted ammo. It's crazy. Let's take out this. Put in gun. Put in that. Do some super duper, and craft us a whole ton of ammo. 70. It's not 20 because you got distinguished guests instead of primal cuts. Are we talking about primal cuts? I don't know, Hermos. I haven't figured out. I've just seen all kinds of random. On some servers, it's been. I'll get 3 of them at once. Some servers I get 1. I've seen them 20. I don't know what their schedule is. It seems like it's random to me. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't even pop up at all. Ultrasight ammo. Okay, so 2 millimeter. What's the 382? All right. Let's craft. Let's see. So 10 of those would be 3,800. So if we do, we could do 100. Sure, why not? I can store it, right? We can do 100. I have the materials, right? There we go. That was a lot of ammo. We'll probably be over encumbered. Let's put this here. Minigun. That's interesting. What is with this menu? There's like weird hearts all over everything. Okay, well that's a weird visual there. How much ammo did it give me? 40,000 rounds. All right, that should probably last me. Let's see, armor. We'll do this. Oh, now what I should probably do? Maybe I'll put power armor reboot on. Why not? We'll check that. Fook. I'm just gonna call you Fook. How are the heavy changes? Well, we're about to find out. We're check that out. Let's do power armor reboot. I'm kind of curious on that. Let's see, unequip this. Power armor reboot, a perk I have never ever used. All right, so this automatically revive using a stim pack if you're down once every 10 minutes. We're gonna cut that down to 8 minutes, and then we're gonna cut it down to 6 minutes, and then we're gonna cut down to 2 minutes. There we go. Burn up through some of those perk coins. Interesting. In fact, I could maybe, that'd be interesting. What I could do is if I get through the Guardian, which should be able to get through the Guardian. All right, so now we need to do some perks here. Let's put better criticals there. That should be okay. I don't know about my critical situation though. Let's see. This is adrenaline. I mean, it doesn't help against the Guardian, but I'm not going to change it out. Okay, so as far as this goes, stabilize science. Science doesn't help us at all. Let's see. Let's get rid of first aid and put on demo expert. There we go. And we have awareness. What if we change that out for grenadier? Grenadier. And we'll be blinded. Explain why the barrel damage is ×2. Because it's a multi-barrel. So instead of one barrel, there are 2 barrels. So, well, or 5 barrels. Yeah, I don't know why it's ×2 either. Why wouldn't it be times... I don't understand. To be honest, I don't know. To me, it seems like it should be by 5. Because now we have 5 barrels and it says ×2. So I don't know. That's the answer, Derek. I don't know. Gauss weapons now shoot 2 to 5 ammo per shot. That's on, well, that's only on the, oh yeah, on the pistol, the rifle, and the shotgun. Did they make it shoot? Well, here's the thing. I have not really used the Gauss minigun much, so I can't tell you how, I will not be able to tell you how this compares to live. The answer is I just don't know because I don't use this on live, so. I don't know. I tried using one on live and it was too blinding. So if this is different than live, there you go. I don't know why it's ×2. I don't have a clue. So I'm just told that's the barrel to use, so that's the barrel we're using. Let's do, oh god, this thing is massive. Let's do our food again. Now the crits, I'm used to doing a crit every 3rd shot. That's probably not gonna be what happens here. It's gonna be probably, I actually have no idea. My luck is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 15, so. Let's see, we already got Sweet Mute Fruit. This will help with our perception a little bit. Pemmican and Perfect Bubblegum. My luck is 15. So on live, that's 15 is what you need for every 3rd shot. I'm guessing that's not what's going to happen here. It may be every 4th shot or 5th shot. I'm not sure. Explosion still isn't working on Guardian. I don't know. This is what I was told to test, so we're going to test it this way. Wish Gauss had core rechargers. It's very expensive to use ammo. Oh, like instead of having it be like 2mm ammo, have it be some sort of Gauss core, something like that. I've seen that. I saw that suggestion somewhere. I think somebody maybe suggested on the Bethesda Discord, and it just got a bunch of question marks as a response. Explosive and ballistic damage is what this does. Well, the ×2. No, because those would show... No, I don't think that's it, because that's usually bundled as one thing. I don't know why it's showing ×2. I don't have any idea. Probably every 4 to 5 shots. It's not horrible. It'd definitely be missing. Okay. Overheat. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's got the overheat. Is that what they're calling it? Overheat or something? I don't know. We're going to find out how this goes with the... So first we're going to try that. We'll try the torso and see if that does damage, although... I'm guessing he'll go down pretty quickly just because of ricochet and whatever. Let's go into first person. And how many rounds does this hold? 500 rounds. We have the bullet storm thing, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to do enough damage against him. I may have to duck into a thing. Death Killer, how? Can you test sneak damage? Possibly. Possibly. It's on my list. It is on my list, but I don't know what I'll get to today. Do you know if raids are getting any changes? As far as I know, the raids themselves aren't getting any changes. Okay, so Power Armor Reboot didn't work at all. Power Armor Reboot, nope, didn't work, and I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that is, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make this easy so I don't have to keep doing this again. This is what we're gonna do. Rather than try and figure out a way to, because I just want to do the thing. We are going to do, assuming I could craft this. What does this take to craft? Just modules? All right. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and probably have to collect this and place this here. Actually, can I place it? Let's see what happens. Armor. Can I just place this right here? I can place it. I just can't drop it. All right, we're just going to make this troubleshooter's armor and then be fine. How about that? That should be enough. I mean, I do have a full set of Rejuvenator's armor. So that should be enough. Let's see. Troubleshooters. I mean, for most enemies, it doesn't matter anyway. So this will just ensure my survival. Because I'm not testing survivability. I'm testing other things. But that's interesting that the Power Armor reboot didn't Lenny, thank you very much. 2 big changes in the new patch notes. Now you can't do the glitch where you can place something on an object that's broken. Bad for builders, okay. And now you're gonna be able to lock your vendor. Oh, you're gonna be able to lock your vendor? I missed that completely. I didn't catch that in the notes at all. That's actually good news as well. But thank you for the 500 DOP. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you very much, Lenny. I appreciate that a lot. I didn't catch the part about locking the vendors, and the other stuff I wouldn't necessarily know because I'm not a builder, so I don't know the glitches and stuff that people use. If you can't do it easily, I don't do it. Richard, hello to Chicago. Is there a Fallout First Aid box now? Yes, there is. I was saying Azzy, but it's a Sazzy. A Sazzy cat. Yeah, I showed that in the beginning. It'll let you store aid, but not everything. So like serums you can't store. Looks like bobbleheads and magazines can't be stored either. But you can store lunch boxes and carry weight boosters and all the drugs, which is good. Locking vendors seems useless since people can just unlock it. Well, but if they mean lock it in terms of lock it so it's still there, but nobody can buy from it. I'm assuming that's what that means. But I'm not sure. That's what I mean. That's what I would hear. If it says lock vendor, to me that means nobody else can, nobody can buy anything, and I don't have to hide it or store it or anything else. That's what I'm guessing. But I don't know. Heard that you can solo Ian 6 easy if you press like. Yes, I don't know. We're gonna find out here. Did I have? I mean, I have Born Survivor, right? I have Born Survivor. Okay, that was crazy how quickly I got wrecked there. I thought Power Armor Reboot would do a thing and it didn't, so... Or it did and it just wasn't enough, so I don't know, we'll find out. Troubleshooters should be enough. If I can't survive in Troubleshooters, especially Troubleshooters full set of Rejuvenators, that's a problem. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this goes, because mostly I want to see the whole VATS thing. I mean, I should be able to VATS it here once he pops up, because I can... Well, actually, I don't know. Because it's at an angle. I wonder if we can VATS it from here. So I could VATS there. So the shield system I can VATS until he faces me. And then not at all. I'm still taking a lot of damage, even with troubleshooters. That's crazy. Oh, see, but you can see that. So I am doing damage on the shield generator. I mean, you see all those pop up. There's a lot of zeros, but there's like 11s and stuff. So the explosive does stuff. It's not much. And of course I reload, so there's that. So it'll come down eventually. That's fun. I like the numbers. I love the pop-up, the fountain of numbers. That's so fun. I love it. I mean, bullet shield should be... I mean, I should be doing something that does limb damage and whatever. We'll just do that. This thing is so big. The gun, the minigun. It'll come down eventually. Not from the damage I'm doing. That's from... I mean, I don't really need to be shooting. Because mainly we're just doing the bullet shield and ricochet. It does seem like it's taken longer. I wonder if line of sight is affecting that as well. Because normally the shield would have been down. I can tell you on live the shield would have been down. All right, so we're pretty close here. And we'll do, all right, so let's see what we get here in terms of damage. We'll get those damage numbers pouring off. Probably not going to be enough. And I should have had the one for the critical hit. All right, so yeah, the AP cost is noticeable. Yeah, this is gonna take a bit. That's some fun damage numbers. Okay, oh, I don't have the audio turned on, so I need to, uh-oh. It's way over here. I was on the exact drugs. I'm trying to get there, it's not my fault. There we go, ooh, just in time. Just in time, hello. Hey, Mark. Fountain of damage numbers is cool. I guess, can that be changed in the settings? You can turn off pop-up numbers. I mean, that's not something you have to have. Okay, this is taking a while. I'm kind of wondering, okay, let's go to this. Although I don't have explosive on this, so this will be different. I don't think, this won't do any. Yeah, there's no splash damage from this because it's not explosive. And I don't have any kind of limb damage thing. All right, so let's do this. Now, troubleshooters, I shouldn't need to stim. Actually, troubleshooters and, that's so bright though. This is why I've never used the Gauss minigun. Why I don't normally use it is it's so bright. Now, our bullet count is not getting up. It's only up to like 3. I thought I had the perk to let you keep half of them. Wow, this is, my stims weren't stimming. Need sonic noise with the rings. So if you do have explosive, you can still get, I mean, so the Gauss minigun might just be popular, although you can put explosive on anything. And I have the Gauss minigun as like double, you know, I have explosive as a second star as well. Oh. I wasn't paying attention here. Come on. I mean, that is pretty fun. The numbers, all right, it's telling me the room is heating up. This time we don't want to cut it so close. That's fun though. I love the numbers. Like, so for me, I like the floating numbers. I know not everyone likes them. It's kind of cartoony and silly, but it's really fun. I like it. Swap weapons, see you lost. Oh, that's right. I did. Yes. Explosions are pretty loud. That is true. The explosions are pretty loud. This is the Guardian though. We're almost through this part though. Trying to spam some stims here. That is pretty fun. I like just the fountain of whatever. It's kind of hypnotic. And the damage numbers obviously are tiny. So yeah, you could take down the shield just shooting it this way, but I think it would take you ages. But we should be able to get it done this time, I think. It's like, this is a very long solo. Yeah, that increase in AP cost though, that is definitely something. There we go. All right, so we got this. I want to check power armor reboot against the Guardian, against the stalkers, which is, I mean, obviously I can't do the thing, but yeah. They buff the enemies. That, I don't know if they buff them or not. I mean, all they said was there is a variety of enemy adjustments and stuff. Let's see, not PTS related, just a thought. You have notes that your videos and stream is in the Wastelanders Deluxe Edition, not normal standard. Flip a coin. I don't know why, Benji. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've used both here and there, and I'm not really sure. I haven't really seen a difference either way. So, yeah, no particular reason though. Valentha has a perk that lets you keep stacks when you reload, but not when you switch. Yeah, not when you switch. I forgot that I'd switch weapons. Okay, so I have power armor reboot here, right? Power armor reboot, so it should revive me if I'm down. So in theory, this should work in raids. So we'll see if this actually works in raids. We're gonna run into a stalker. I'm just gonna push the button, run into a stalker, and see what happens. The drill will die. Well, I mean, I bet I can find a stalker before the drill dies. I'm not trying to soul this. I'm just looking to find a stalker and see what happens. I'm not, I mean, yes, the drill will die, but it won't die that fast. Not faster than I can find a stalker, I guarantee that. There's a stalker. All right, he's gonna run away. All right, hit me. Okay, so that, I don't think it's working. That's the second time I've died from, I mean, that's supposed to work. It doesn't, okay, either it's not working as intended, or it doesn't work in the raids. I saw a dev comment that says it's supposed to work in the raids. So apparently it doesn't work either yet, or that comment was wrong. I'm not really sure. Homeless Badger, hello. Cinemascus helps on the Guardian a lot. Yes. Yeah, I'll probably have to redo my build here to account for some of the perks, because I don't have that currently, but I could definitely make room for it. Didn't see any ultrasight ammo. No ultrasight ammo. Yeah, it looks like there's no, oh, you mean on the reward screen? Ooh, I forgot. I should have slowed it down. But yeah, I don't think so. You're a cat, or I'm a cat. Get out of the armor and get back in, maybe? I could try that. I wouldn't think it would matter. But sure, why not? Weirder things have been a thing. So we'll get out of the armor, get over encumbered, and we'll try it again. Maybe they don't have the 100% activated on power armor reboot. It's possible. I mean, it's possible that it just doesn't work yet. It's possible that it actually isn't supposed to work in the raid. I don't really know. I wish there was a count. Oh, there's a timer. So on the bottom right-hand corner, there's actually a timer that shows... Is that what that little icon is? Because there's a little icon with like a power armor head. Is that the cooldown, or is that to show that I have the perk? Has it been 2 minutes? But it didn't keep me alive. Unless it hits you twice. I mean, maybe when the stalker hits you, it hits you twice, so it's not gonna work. I don't know. Hey, Jake, because you're not being incapacitated, you just straight up die. That's why the perk doesn't work. Yeah, but I saw a comment, but I've seen other people. I mean, it works in the raids. Like, it works in the raids now. It just isn't a guaranteed chance to trigger. So I don't know. So I'm not really sure. All right, this has been, we'll try this again. We got out of armor or whatever, because it works in the raids now, right? I know I've seen people use it, and it actually will work. It just doesn't trigger 100% of the time. So yeah, we'll go see. Nosphere, I'm not sure. I think I want to check the bows today. That was on my list, so I want to check the bows. Yeah, it just doesn't work for whatever reason. Either it's not supposed to, or it just doesn't. So there you go. All right, so there's that. I think we're done with the raids. Like, I don't really want to spend a lot of time in here. Let's see. What are the things that I want to look at? The bullet storm. Yeah, we looked at the Gauss minigun. Shotguns. Let's look at shotguns. How about shotguns now? Because I am curious about the range on shotguns. Because I think heavy guns require a lot of... I mean, that bullet storm thing is interesting. Because if you keep the same weapon all the time, and you have the thing that doubles your stacks, the thing that gives you stack or lets you keep half your stacks, you should be able to be at a minimum of 10. You should be between 10 and 20 all the time. Like, you should never drop below 10 if you don't switch weapons. So yeah. How long does the Gauss minigun take to reach? I have no idea. There's no visual indicator or anything. And we can try and go shoot something else. Let's go try and shoot. I mean, the Guardian's a good target. The problem is, yeah, it's hard to tell against the Guardian because you have so much more going on. We can go shoot a Scorch Beast and see. Is that about as tanky as we can get, or? Yeah, I mean, the problem is everything's just gonna die easily. Or we can actually try and find. Let's try and find a cryptid, one of the giant cryptids. They're pretty tanky. Thought shotgun range was already changed in the last update. It was, Hermos. But I think everything is getting an update. I want to check the, there's a meter on your right. For the bullet counter, there's a meter. Oh, is there a meter for the Gauss? Oh, I didn't notice it. We'll find out, or yeah. We'll find out here if there's something big. We'll find something big to shoot. New bar in your UI. Okay. When you equip it. When you equip, oh, I need to get rid of this stuff too. I probably should scrap some things. Okay, that's floaters. That's not what I want. I want something large here. Let's go here. Oh. So there's nothing as I'm shooting. Oh, geez, that's so bright. Yeah, I mean, even if the Gauss minigun ends up being amazing, I don't know that I can use it. It's so blinding. I mean, I'm not seeing anything on the display that would tell me, yeah, anything at all about what the thing's doing. Below your face? Oh, that. Oh, geez, I didn't even see it. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Thank you. I'm blind. I was looking too far down. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. See how that goes. I see it now. I'm good. It's like the V63. Yes, I got it. Accidentally scrapped a responder fireman helmet this week. Ooh, this patch makes up for it at least. Yeah. Okay. Power reboot on live still works, but now since on PTS it uses stim pack and you have to be down in the PTS for it to work. Well, I mean, if that's the case, that means it's no longer going to work at all. Oh, we got a blue devil. All right. Let's see here. So how long does this take to heat up? It looks like it's about the same as the, oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. It looks like it's about the same as the, although one thing I will say is the carbine cools off really quickly, and oh man, it's so blinding. The carbine cools off really quickly. This cools off slower, so I would say this one's a lot better. I love all those the shower of numbers, but yeah, it's really hard to see. But yeah, okay. So this is a better version of the one on the carbine. I wonder if the carbine one's been changed. So there you go. That's how quickly it looks to. Those numbers are fun. All right, so that's how quickly that is. There you go. V63 plus Crusader pistol has been a really fun build since latest update. Much recommended. I've been using the V63 a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see here. We're gonna do the shotguns, I think. I have Grenadier and Demo Expert on. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I could take it off, but then I'm giving up some of the benefit of the weapon in the first place. So yeah, for me, it's just really blinding, which is why I don't use it. I like it. I mean, I like the way it sounds a lot. I actually prefer the way it sounds over the the Gatling Plasma. Although I do like the Gatling Plasma as well. I'm kind of tired of both of them, but let's scrap some things. Let's see, whatever we got in the thing. And let's do a shotgun. Mutant Slayers, I don't think so. Let's see, that's what I'm using now. In fact, Troubleshooter's Gauss Minigun. That's the one I'm using. Did I? Huh, I got a Troubleshooter's Gauss Minigun. I should have been using that for the Guardian. All right, let's store all this stuff. Store whatever. There we go. Get our carry weight down a little bit. When you did first Grams cookout in the beginning of the week, the first plan you got was Weenie Wagon. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think I've got it maybe once or twice is all. So yeah, I got it from this. Yeah, I couldn't have used it on the Guardian. Okay, so shotguns, I don't think I have. In fact, I know I don't have any shotguns. So we'll just have to craft a shotgun. Probably have to do, I wonder if I have a shotgun loadout. If I do, it's gonna be horribly out of date. Let's see, so that's machine guns. Let's do a combat. I like the combat shotty. Yeah, range of 79 on a, is that a, let's see how this, I mean, range of 79 is already, that's a short barrel. Yeah, that's definitely, oh wait. Oh, I don't have that perk. I don't have the perk that increases range either. Unlimited content. So you have reverse onslaught. I don't have reverse onslaught. I don't have, I don't? No, that would be Gunslinger Master. I do not have Gunslinger Master. So I don't know what you're seeing, but it's not on my build. All right, let's modify this. Combat shotgun. So if we go with a... Okay, what are all these things doing? Critical damage, focused automatic receiver. Let's look at the barrel though. So a line long barrel. Wow, look at that range, 139. That's crazy. Stabilize long, so it's 139 no matter what we do. Let's go with stabilize because I want to do. We'll use number cruncher, see how high, see if we can get the damage up. Anthony, hello. Spent the last few days building a camp, put the final touches on it last night, then accidentally moved it instead. Oh, ouch, that sucks. That sucks. Sucks. That is way more range. Yes, in chain range. Well, and I don't have the perk, so I don't have. Is it Love the Spread is the one? We'll put that on as well because that'll increase the range by 30%. So that should take it up to like 170 something is what that's gonna. So that should be interesting. So stabilize long barrel, stabilize. We'll do a stabilize stock. Yeah, stabilize stock. I'm kind of interested in the. Now we'll do a perforating magazine. Yeah, we're gonna make this a quad, I think. Short night vision scope because that'll give us the most. Oh. Okay, so short night vision scope on live gives you a lot of AP cost. None of that is doing, let's see here. A reflex, look at that, reflex sight is not reduced in AP anymore. So here's the thing that's changed. Now if you want reduced AP cost, you want to use glow sights. The reflex sight no longer does that. So let's go with the reflex sight since it doesn't matter. What about a suppressor? What does that do? Geez, even with the suppressor, that's still not bad range. I mean, that cuts it down to 123. That's still pretty decent. Big 12, hello. Short scope with the Bloodied Hitman and scope perks are good with the combat shoddy. Yeah, I'm going to do it as a VATS for the most part, so I'm not that worried about it. Enchanted, does the new Stalker Legendary effect work with VATS? It does. It works with or without VATS. Yes. I did a video on it last week. Let's see here. Do I want to do a suppressor or... What does that do to... That doesn't really affect accuracy at all. In fact, the suppressor increases VAT's accuracy. So probably no effect on accuracy. That's not, we'll leave it without. Let's do some legendary mods though. Let's see, we don't want instigating, probably need to craft some stuff. I want to put quad on it because I want to. Let's see, what other effects here? So we're gonna do quad, probably do, let's just do explosive on it. Let's, where is this? Instigating. We could do explosive, why not? Intelligence, probably do durability because I have an idea of what I want to do. We'll put polished on there as well. Try and get the damage up. So I need a quad mod and a polished mod. Gauss Mini without VATS optimized, prime receiver, and number cruncher should give you a bunch of more damage. Probably. It doesn't notify you sneak damage. Yeah, but I've noticed that doesn't always pop up. So, I mean, you can see it in the damage, right? I mean, that's the thing. You could see it. Like, you could see the damage numbers are bigger. Hey, Will, welcome. Shotguns and VATS aren't consistently charging crits. Same with splitter, plasma rifle. I don't know. Well, it doesn't count every pellet. It's supposed to be every shot, I think. 35 luck and crit savvy. Oh, wow. That should be every other shot on live. But I'm not sure. I mean, it's like I do critical hits, but I don't pay a lot of attention to that. What is quad? Oh, just fusion cores? I have lots of those. And a polish, which is just nothing. I think that's just, oh, improve repair kits. I have lots of those as well. Corn, is there any new clothing in the armor workbench? I would have no way to know. I would have no way to know. I could look and I would not know what was new and what's not. I don't have it committed to memory, all of the clothing options, so I wouldn't know. No way to determine. All right, so we have polished on this. Let's see, and I don't have any, let's see. There we go. All right, so damage is 54 by 8. We don't have any, let's see here. Oh, that was one thing I didn't do the receiver. Did I do the receiver? I mean, I at least want hardened, but maybe I want, yeah, I'm using a standard receiver. So if we go hardened, that's 63 by 8. What is the standard? 54, so hardened gets us up to 63. Prime gets us up to 88. Ooh, wow. All right, let's do primed. I have no idea if I have any prime ammo, but easy to solve. Hello to Atlanta. Okay. Do I have ultrasight? I know I do on another character. Ultrasight shotgun shells. Not a lot. Again, not a lot. Well, let's just craft some. I know I don't have any of the perks. I don't feel like doing all the switching around again. Well, maybe. We'll see what it... Shotgun shells 48. All right. I think we're just going to take off this perk anyway. I'm just going to leave unequip that. We'll put on ammo factory back. There we go. That'll give me a big boost to my crafting. That's good enough. How good is Enclave Plasma? On PTS, I don't know. I mean, in live, it's good. On PTS, I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't gotten there. There's more things to do that I could do. Let's see. We want ultrasight ammo. Let's see. Shells. That should be a lot more, right? Well, 120. Let's do like 8 of those. That should be enough. So now we've got 32 rounds of that. Oh, that is a big crosshair. All right, now as far as the build goes, do I have a shotgunner build? I probably do, but it's probably horribly out of date. I do have a shotgunner. Okay, I'm afraid of this, to be honest. I'm afraid of this. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Probably, over encumbered, for sure. All right, let's, batteries included. Let's see, demo expert. Gunsmith. I mean, it probably would have been quicker to switch to my shotgunner, except the shotgunner doesn't know very many mods. So let's see. I need that one perk, the one perk that makes chems. There we go. That's what I need. Okay, so we have easy target, shotgun champ, bandolier. There's other ones here we should probably get. Scatter shot. Let's see, easy target, there's another one. Isn't there one more? I think there's one more. Love the spread, right? There we go. What is that range looking like now? Look at that range, 201. That's crazy. Hey, Ace, did they revert the disgusting LMG ammo change? They didn't revert it, they changed it. So now the LMG can have 3 different ammo types. There can be 308, 556, or 45. 556 is the default ammo type if you craft one, but it can have all of those, and the damage number changes based on what you're doing, and the fire rate as well. So 308 gives the most damage, but it has a lower fire rate. 45 has the least damage, but it has the best fire rate. Sniper shotguns. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy damage. Geez, I'm almost tempted to put VATS. You know what? I was going to do explosive on this. I'm going to do VATS hit chance because I'm kind of curious to see what we can do in that. 2001, that's crazy, right? Let's see. Do I have VATS optimized? I don't. I could craft one. Yeah, I'm going to go with VATS hit chance on maybe. What else do we have here for shotguns? Oh, geez. Trying to do a build on the fly. What am I missing here? Probably could do more perks there. Charisma doesn't really matter, to be honest. Because normally all I have is... Oh, actually, no, that doesn't matter. Yeah, charisma doesn't matter. Endurance matters a little bit. Oh, this is a mess. Okay. I need to do something. Oops, nope. Let's see, I don't need Action Boy. We're not doing Sneak. Enforcer's good. We're not doing that, so... We're going to go with some limb damage stuff here. That's what I'm going to do. So, let's see. I need Modern Renegade. It's in here somewhere, I think. All right. It's like if I had known, I should have prepared a bunch of builds in advance just to be ready to. But I didn't. Tormentor. Oh, Tormentor. Yeah, Tormentor's Perception. Yeah, I should put Tormentor in. Strange in Numbers, Tenderizer for Charisma. Yeah, those aren't going to help me at all. Tenderizer gives you such a low boost to damage because it takes you, what is it, 100 shots to get to 1%? Or is it, yeah, it's 100 shots to get to 1% more damage. So you need to hit him 1,000 times, or is it 1,000 times to get 10%? Or no, it takes 10 shots to get 1%, 100 shots. So on a shotgun, that's not going to matter. Miss the N0 sex. We can't target the shield anymore solo. No, you can hit it with explosive, like splash damage will hit it, but yeah. Yeah, the 45 ammo with the LMG, I didn't try that. I was just looking at the thing. The damage difference is huge though. So we have that. We have adrenaline. Let's do some adrenaline. There's adrenaline. Let's do some close-up damage. That's going to be like, is that Gorilla? That's Gorilla. And Gorilla Expert? Yeah, I'm not really concerned with the onslaught stuff at all. We could do Gunslinger though, which is weak spot damage. That's probably fine. I mean, most of this stuff is fine. It doesn't matter hugely. Let's see, Bloody. I'm just trying to get something that I could actually just shoot things with. Let's do some Bloody Mess here. I already have Bloody Mess. Do I have Class Freak? I do. Let's do a different Class Freak. And let's do Good with Salt. Maybe. There we go. Good with Salt. I don't need Ricochet. Oh, Fast Fighter's a good one. Let's see. I have Concentrate Fire, Tank Killer. Yeah, I need more points. Do you know if the 3-out fire rate is lower than the live game? It is lower than the live game, yes. I could tell that right away when I shot it. I couldn't tell you. I don't have the live game up in front of me, so I couldn't tell you, but it is lower than the live game. It's noticeable. Bloody Mess works with anything that does damage, Wolf. It's just extra damage. Bleeding enemy. Oh, I forgot this changed. I forgot this perk changed. Bleeding enemies you kill have a chance to explode. Yeah, I guess it won't work with the shotgun. I forgot about that. Yeah, Bloody Mess is different. Let's do this other one. Let's do the, I forgot about that. Good catch. I forgot. We could try Psychopath. I guess. Oh, that's something else I'm kind of curious about. Quick Hands. Kind of curious if Quick Hands, I probably will reload before that happens, but I'm kind of curious if Quick Hands triggers the thing. Like if you're building stacks, if Quick Hands counts as a reload or if it just bypasses that. Quick Hands actually might have a lot more utility. Black Powder right now, they double the base damage. Yeah, Black Powder, well, I'm sure it still one-shots everything. But yeah, that's, I mean, everything's on my list. It's just a matter of what I can do. We have Demo Expert. Okay, that's good enough. Charisma, I don't need anything. Let's move some points from, well, let's see, Endurance. We need Endurance. I don't want to lose my mutations. So, first of all, that's how long it's been since I've actually done the shotgunner on this character since that moved over. So, it's been a minute. Extra AP, extra... What else do we have? Adamant? No. No. Oh, Iron Stomach, probably. Let's see, Iron Stomach, that's probably good enough there for now, I think. I mean, we have Starch June's Fire. Okay, that's good enough to make it work. Let's do, oh, Radstorm, that's fun. I want to move some points into Perception. So let's take a couple of there, put those there, and maybe one from there, put it there, and then we can do some things. All right, so I want to do Awareness, I think, and want to do, oh, Number Cruncher. Yeah, we want to do Number Cruncher again. Yeah, I'm going to run out of room. I need more Perception. What can I borrow from? I could borrow from Strength and Endurance and Agility. There's 3 more points. So we'll do Strength, Endurance, Agility, and then there's that. And we'll put up, let's see, we have Number Cruncher. We've got Awareness. We have, okay, let's do, what's the Tormentor, right? Oh, we have Center Masochist as well. Yes, I don't think I'm ever going to get to Tormentor. Let's get rid of Awareness and put in Tormentor. Why not? Yeah, we're not going to be optimal here. This is fine. Okay, this is good enough for government work. Let's go shoot some super mutants and see how this goes. Life Giver. Yeah, Life Giver would be another one. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. We're good for now. Basically, I just want something that's functional enough to test the gun, not necessarily a meta build. Okay, so there's the head. There's the, okay, that doesn't seem like it's crazy accurate, to be honest. I love the damage numbers, though. Oh, there's a dog. Hip fire's pretty good. I mean, 43% from here is, wait. I do have concentrated fire. How about this? Yeah, the damage isn't very good. I don't know if that range is, the range doesn't feel real, to be honest. Because at 200 range, I should be, or a 200, yeah, if I have a range of 200, I should be able to do, I should have been able to have a better hit, chance on the torso, I think. This is fine. Always Famous Last Words. It's fine. I mean, it's good enough, right? Just to see how... I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, this is definitely not an optimized shotgunner build. I love the numbers. Okay, so 2 shots wasn't enough. But he's crippled. He's out of the game. There we go. All right, so this is okay. I mean, this actually feels pretty good. Probably feel better if I was on my shotgunner, actually, but... And it probably would have been faster just to change characters than to, Ah, okay, lost track of where I was. Oh, this dog is very determined. I mean, I gotta say, outside of, I mean, it feels okay. It doesn't feel amazing. I mean, that was a torso shot, so it's fine. Max adrenaline going. Let's see. Where is new 4-star effects? What new 4-star effects? Impossible to go between using a shotgun and heavy gun. 30 per card changes. I'm sure there's some middle ground where you can figure it out. But yeah, I mean, they occupy a lot of the same. Jeez, a lot of the same spots. So I gotta say, VAT still does the random misses. And that happens. Damage numbers, but no damage. So that's a thing as well. So VATS doesn't, I mean, this doesn't feel any different, and I'm not feeling the range, is what I would say. I mean, this does not feel like it has 200 range at all. This feels like, it feels like live, is what I would say. This doesn't feel like it's got some long range. Hickey, hello. Can you test if you lose the new Bulletstorm stack when you bash with Battle Loader? Not easily. But I get what you're saying. So if you bash with battle load, oh man, that's such a pain though. But yeah, that's an interesting idea. I don't know if I'll get to it today because I don't have, the thing is I don't have those mods to do battle loader. I don't think I do anyway. But that's an interesting mechanic though, right? I just can't imagine, I can't imagine using a heavy gun and then you run up and bash, but that's interesting. I'm curious about quick hands, to be honest, to see how that works. Range numbers have to be wrong. Something is definitely not. Yeah, I agree, Derek. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it's working properly. But as far as new 4-star effects, are there new 4-star effects? I mean, there's the Rejuvenators one. They made the change to that, but it's not showing. It's very generic, so I can't tell if it's different or not. But 4-star much, not one. New 4-star much more. MG3 Finland. Okay, I don't know if something about Finland. That's not. There's no Finland in the game, so. Yeah. So the shotgun feels. Let's see. Let's go shoot something. Let's go shoot some. Let's go shoot some robots because against super mutants, this does not feel any different in terms of the range. Choo-choos. Yeah, choo-choos changed. And I do have a full set of choo-choos power armor, so I can test that. I can test. What is it? Pain Train. Okay, so this is... Oh, and the belly. Oh, that's interesting. He's not facing me, so the belly's different. Oh, wow. And he only has a head and a... The tail, though. That's... I could target the tail, so that's a thing. That's fun. And he's crippled because I shot his tail. Unfortunately, they're both crippled behind the tree. So I can't... Okay. Well, they're just going to have to lay there and whatever. Compare real-world guns to in-game guns. Yeah, you could do that. I have no comment. I don't know anything about guns, so I have no comment when it comes to stuff like that at all. So I have no input. 308 nerf is both unacceptable and it's uncalled for. Well, it doesn't feel like a nerf. I mean, it's good damage. You can still use the 308. Wow, this is still... We're still having VATS issues where stuff damage doesn't register. I mean, the damage is good. You can still use the 308 receiver. Damage is good. There we go. But yeah, the damage is... All right, so we have... It sounds like we've got a... yeah, we've got that guy. That'd be interesting to see how that goes, because I can't target the... Torso's crippled, though, and usually... There we go. So the torso's crippled. Can't target the... Uh-oh, something's gonna explode. So far, to me, this feels the same. The shotgun, and when you consider that range number, the shotgun doesn't feel any different than live. Really? I mean, just, no? Just, no. Concentrated fire is not, yeah. Honestly, if anything, it feels worse than live, is what I would say. This doesn't feel better. This might actually feel a little worse than live. Definitely doesn't feel better. So I think we're gonna conclude the shotgun part of the test. We're gonna go somewhere else. If we can get out of here. Maybe, can I get, there we go. Having a low fire rate actually helps it. Flamer, yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like Flamer range numbers where they're just completely, or the Tesla, where they're just completely meaningless. LMG live fire rate is so fast the server can't keep up. You're missing and failing crit. Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be easier to control. I don't know. I mean, I could play around with it and see. I'm kind of limited with the mods I can do. I mean, so... Well, I mean, I use this in the... Yeah, I mean, it sounds different too. So, I mean, yeah, if you use LMGs very much, it's very obvious that the fire rate is less. Hayseed, hit numbers flying off the enemy. Is that a PC mod? No, that's a new, with the BTS, they've added an offset. So instead of all the numbers stacking on top of each other, they're all over the place. So you can see all of the damage numbers. So that'll be with the September update. Oh, maybe. I mean, you're always free to leave a comment on the PTS. I mean, I don't really care. I use it all the time, and that's fine. Like, to me, it doesn't feel bad. So it just has a little slower fire rate. I'm okay with it. Damage is still good. Yeah, the number offset is really cool. I mean, I like the number offset, the lock feature on the gear. Yeah, so let's see here. I'm kind of curious about... Yeah, shotguns... Yeah, this whole shotgun thing is not... If I'm going to test bows, let's go with my commando build. Wait, is that what I was using before? No, it should have been heavy gunner. My commando build should be... I mean, it should be somewhat reasonable. Let's see here. Or maybe it's all nuts. Because I should be able to use... Okay, what am I missing? Okay, I'm missing this. Traveling pharmacy. Problem is I'm just carrying too much stuff. I should have done a custom world. And then I don't have to worry about carry weight so much. The lock feature, Hermos, it allows you to not... like, for example, here's something that happens to me all the time. Because this character is in and out of power armor. And I'll go to store ammo. And I have fusion. You see I have fusion cores. And if I auto store and I'm not wearing power armor, it stores my fusion cores. Because I don't use any weapons that use fusion cores. But if you see that lock right next to the thing, I'll show it in the thing. Ammo. So fusion cores right there. I have it locked, and now it won't go. I can't put it in a container. I can't. Well, I can't auto. It won't auto store. It won't. Will it go? Can I store this in a container if it's locked? That's something I'm curious about. Yeah. So I can't transfer locked items. So it just prevents it from that happening. I can't accidentally sell stuff. That sort of thing. Does the lock prevent accidental deleting, vendoring? It should. Yeah. I mean, you should not be able to do. Like if I go to drop it, like here's the thing, if I go to drop it, it won't drop it. And the same thing with my power armor, because I locked my power armor chassis. If I try to drop it, nothing, yeah, it won't do anything. So basically it just stuck with me. So, okay, so what do I have in terms of, let's see, let's do gunsmith here. And... that's probably good enough. Let's see, Born Survivor, Sneak. That'll actually work. I don't need Born Survivor though. Let's put in Covert Operative. Let's see about some sneaking here. Well, do I have Sneak? I have Sneak and Escape Artist. Let's put in Covert Operative. And we'll test out some bows is what we'll do. Let's get rid of all of the... Let's see, Tank Killer's no good. Concentrated Fire we want. Grenadier we don't want. All right, let's look at the bow perks. I should have them. Deal Sealer. Okay, 10% damage for each impairment your target has. Probably not amazing. Get rid of the extras there. What's the other bow perks? Hat Trick. Arrows bounce toward additional targets. Okay, there's that. Master Archer arrows and throw melee weapons. Pierce targets. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means if there's a target behind a target, it'll go through and hit them. I'm not sure. Have about 5% free space in your camp. It was previously full on budget. Well, there you go. That's nice. Need to lock the PA helmet. Yes. Ninja. Oh yeah, Ninja. That's true. I can use Ninja and I have points for it. Let's see here. Ninja. Ninja. Okay, Ninja. Bows, throwing, and melee weapons do additional sneak attack damage. Oh, jeez. All right, so we're going to be piling on the sneak attack damage. Is there anything else that was changed under... oh, Adrenaline. Let's add Adrenaline here. Adrenaline. Probably that's good enough. Stuff. Which means we're not gonna go for Furious, since there's no room for any of that stuff. But that's okay. We can use something else. Is that all of the perks? No, there should be another one. We have, oh, bow before me. 40% armor penetration. Oh, that's actually better. Oh, and less perks too. So we have, Well, let's craft a bow. Does mean that feature you won't accidentally scrap a favorite legendary item when you're mass scrapping. It's exactly what it means, Hermos. At least that's what it should be. Now is this is under something else. Oh, survival. So we have a compound bow. Wow, look at that damage. 240, although it might be picking it up from something else. All right, so we have a compound bow, and what is that? AP cost is 20. Let's see, so if we add a sight, so we can add an iron sight. Okay, so the range on this is less. So you used to be able to get really high range by putting an iron sight on this, but it has no effect at all. So what does iron sight do? It doesn't, like, nothing, none of the numbers change. I guess if you're manually aiming, but we'll just have no sight, I guess. Standard arrow, we'll just use flaming arrows or plasma arrows, or I guess we'll use flaming arrows. Why not? Now, do I want to put explosive as a second star? Let's do Blood Eagle. Oh, the Bone Bow. I like the Bone Bow. We'll do that. Let's do some legendary mods. Not instigating. I don't like what they did to instigating. We're not gonna do furious. Maybe what's my health looking like? 590. That's probably decent enough. Do I have Life Giver on here? I do have Life Giver. Oh, I have all kinds of extra. That's fine. Let's see. Can I test quad crossbow? Yeah, I could test quad crossbow. We'll do that. We'll let's see. I need some mods here, so we're gonna just do a juggernauts here. That'll be easy, but I'll craft a quad as well. Make sure I don't run out of legendary modules. We'll do explosive on the bow. Why not? I'm kind of curious. In fact, we'll do double explosive. We'll do I mean, I probably have some in my inventory, but this is faster. Third star. I don't really know. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about a third star. We do want faster reload though on the crossbow. So we'll go a little swift on that. And ooh, fractures might be kind of fun. I think fractures could be fun. Let's do some fractures. We'll craft a couple of those. Why not? Compound requires longer draw time to get maximum damage. It does, but it's not that long. Yeah, the compound bow has a little bit more damage, but the draw, you do have to hold it. It has a charge. The problem is there's no visual indicator of when the charge is full. So if you just want to shoot as fast as possible, the bow is slightly better. But if you're holding your shots for any length of time at all, the crossbow is better. Stalker should be multiplied as well. Yeah, Stalkers is multiplicative as well. Maybe let's just do Stalkers. Why not? Let's just do Stalkers. This isn't going to be any kind of comparison. We'll do Stalkers instead. How about that? Well, depending on I don't know what it takes to craft. Apparently, whatever. Oh, it takes Calmex. All right, well, thanks to our new chem box, our new aid box. Mr. 3, hello. What broke today? I'm not sure what broke today. All right, let's do some, let's see. Let's craft a crossbow as well, because I'm not sure if, let's see, that's survival now. Crossbow. We'll see if quad has been fixed. I don't know. There was no mention of it. So on the crossbow, we want to do, random and do quad. I should definitely be doing this on custom, but whatever. And explosive, swift on this one. Probably leave that. Let's do fire. Flaming frame, and does the sight do anything? The sights don't do anything at all. I mean, glow sight reduces AP. Oh, wow. AP cost on this is actually pretty high, so this would be number cruncher for sure, I think, if there's room. And then on the bow, let's see, we're gonna do stalkers, and explosive, and swift. Oh, I mean, it's already swift, so whatever. Yeah. Enchanted. In your video about stalkers, it's confirmed that stalkers effect doesn't go. It's confirmed that stalkers doesn't go through VATS. It is. I don't know that it's confirmed. I mean, here's the thing. If stalkers didn't work in VATS, then I wouldn't be getting any kind of bonus damage over a regular, because I used a regular fixer and then a stalker's fixer. The damage would be exactly the same if stalkers didn't work. Yeah, crossbow skins would be nice. About drugs with stalkers? I have no idea. Well, okay, Enchanted, I can't look at the video right now to confirm what you're saying. So, I mean, all I can say is I watched this several times. I wasn't seeing that. So, yeah, I don't know. But it works in VATS. It works out of VATS. So, we'll find out here, actually. Let's see. Let's do some bows. Let's do quad crossbow, I'm guessing. Let's do And if you already are convinced you have the answer, I don't know why you would even ask me. Let's see. Arrow. That's enough. Crossbow bolts. That's enough. There we go. All right. So there's 4. Okay. So it looks like, yeah, quad on crossbow still reloads 1 at a time. And if we shoot, there's a big long, yeah, I'm trying to shoot. Yeah, there's a big long delay. Yeah, quad still sucks on crossbows. That's weird. Yeah, quad sucks on crossbows. So there's your answer on crossbows. Let's do the bow though. Let's see how this goes. Okay, let's go. We should be pretty stealthy. What's my effects here? We're still good as far as all that goes. Everything's dead. Wonder if I should reload the server. It's like darkness, and we could go to West Tech. It's all dark though. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna reload the server. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna reload the server really quick. Here's how you reload a server. You open a custom world, you start the world, and then as soon as it's build, maybe, unless it crashes. It's not built. Okay, now searching for, we cancel that. Nope, we cancel the building. And now we do a private adventure, and it'll build us a brand new adventure. Meep, hello! How's the 10 new 4-star legendaries? What 10 4-star legendaries are we talking about? I don't know anything about 10 4-star legendaries. Dual sight arrows add the same damage boost as Prime. Oh, that's a good question, Wolf. I didn't even check. I'll check when we get back into the server. Didn't you want a custom anyway? That's fine. This is fine. I mean, I've already crafted a bunch of stuff at this point. It's kind of late. Flaming, explosive, bouncing, piercing. Oh, and I did forget to put fractures on that bow. I was going to do that as well. Yes. We'll see. So many things have changed. And of course, you know, all of the things are not going to be working properly either. Have I looked at the loot box of Vault 76? I don't think because I know that was asked. I mean, I could look. But I think that was asked, and it doesn't sound like they were planning to do anything. And I'm over encumbered. What? I shouldn't be over encumbered unless I was that close. Was I that close to... I have Bandolier. I only have 1 rank up blocker. Let's get that up to rank 2 at least. Why not? Batteries included. I might just carry way too many weapons. Is that what's... Well, my weight should not be that high. I mean, my armor is all arms keeper. All right, I don't know why my carry weight is so high. It shouldn't be this high. So we're gonna get rid of some things here. I don't have anything there. Yeah, ultrasight ammo. Ultrasight arrow. We'll check that. Flaming bow mod doesn't have AOE anymore. That's why I put explosive on it. Because it used to be explosive, and so if you put explosive on a bow with fire and live, explosive doesn't do anything because the fire's already explosive. But now the fire is no longer explosive, so yeah. So if we did so that's 207. Ultrasight is 586. So this is doing 273 with fire damage over time. So that's combined damage. So this is, yeah, so it's massive damage. 586 per, oh, and look at the range. Holy cow, look at the range on that. 335. Wow, that's crazy range. Maybe we want to try Ultrasight instead of Flaming. Because the range is double of, oh my gosh, do I have Ultrasight arrows? That's crazy range. Maybe we want to try that. Let's see here. Ultrasight arrows. I probably don't have any, but I don't. Oh, and the Syringer. I also want to try the Syringer out as well. ETC, hello, hello. There's new legendary for armor and weapon in the 4-star section? What? What are we talking about? New legendary for armor in the 4-star section? Well, I don't see any new legendary effects. I don't know what people are talking about with new legendaries. What new legendaries are we talking about? Be specific. Tell me an effect that's brand new. 2mm rounds are heavy. That is true. You're right. Let's get, yeah, 116 stat. There we go. There we go. That's a big help. Thank you with that. I forgot. I'm not used to carrying those. Yeah, even with rate reduction, 38,000 of those is too many. Yeah, I want to craft some ultrasight arrows. We'll do that. Hey, Gabriel. Toggle unlockable. Brutalist is one of them. All right, I will do. I'll toggle unlockable. Let's do this. All right, toggle unlockable. Maybe. Let's see. Brutalist. What does Brutalist do? Each kill gives +1 strength for 5 minutes. I'm guessing that's for melee. Well, that's kind of cool. So strength is what, 5% per, or is it 10%? All right, that's cool. What else? Crusaders. 1 special point for each equipped armor piece, up to 5 on a full stack. Armor and power armor. 1 special point. Now, is that 1 special point per special? I mean, so am I getting 7 points and then I can get up to 35 points? That's nuts. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. Let's see. Metabolic. All chems, serums, bobbleheads, and magazines. Buffs last 5% longer on a full stack. You know what? We're gonna go, let's go to, screw this. Let's go to custom. Because on custom, I can actually put these things on things. So we're gonna do that. Let's see, we're gonna go to custom. Let's re-import the character. Make sure I'm in the right world. This is my, I don't want easy mode. Let's change the view the worlds here. Test world is the one I want. There we go. We're going to do that. We'll do custom, and then I should be able to put some of these effects on things. How about that? Does not exclude endurance, fencers. 5% is kind of poor. I don't know. We'll see what we'll see. We'll have a look at them and see what it looks like. I'm kind of curious. I totally missed that. I mean, it wasn't in the patch notes anywhere, right? Like, I didn't see anything about 4-star mods in the patch notes. And being on the PTS doesn't mean they'll actually make it to live. That's also a thing. 3 unique weapons under the crafting section: Chaos Engine, Splinter, and Tempest. All right, what kind of weapons are they? Ranged? Are they melee? Are they what? Got a jet for a bit. All right, Derek, have a good one. And we'll probably only drop from raids or the Secret Settler armor. Okay, well, now let's look at some crafting things. All right, let's go do that. I don't care about XP on the PTS. So under the crafting section on the light here looks bananas. Oh, I probably have the weather set to clear, which is why. What kind of weapons? Are they ranged weapons? 1 melee, 2 ranged? What kind? Let's see here. Are they machine guns? Let's see, unlockable. Splinter. Okay, Splinter. To me, this looks like a 10mm. Oh, that's cool looking. Whoops, that's cool. That looks really cool. I can't craft it. Okay, so it's vampires, explosive, 500 resistance while reloading. Okay, when combat target is burning, deal 50% bonus damage, 25% armor penetration, percent damage per onslaught stack plus 10 max stacks. Oh, is that, what is percent? This looks like it's unfinished. This is really cool. I like how it looks though. This is a good looking weapon. That's cool. 2 ranged. Okay, what was the other one? Chaos Engine. Oh, so it's an M79. So it's a 2-shot, limb damage, reload speed. Looks like it has electricians. Projectiles apply cryo to slow targets, then explosive to damage them. Targets take 100 action point damage for 5 seconds. Target movement speed reduced by 35% for 5 seconds. Chaos Engine cryogenic grenade explodes for 43.5 damage. Creates 15 Chaos Engine explosive grenades on impact. Chaos Engine explosive grenade explodes for 43.5 damage. This sounds nuts. I would love to try this. This sounds insane, whatever this is, but I can't. It's not a thing. So that's interesting. That sounds insane though. That is a lot of 5-star. That looks like I don't know, like 8 stars, something like that. Secret Settler says Secret Service Agent. Yeah, let's look at the Secret Settler armor. What that's about. Let's see. Is that under? Let's see. Unlockable. Is it going to be? There's Secret Service. Oh, it's under Secret Service armor. Okay, so Secret Settler. Does that look like, to me that looks more raidery than settlery. Okay. Settler left arm. Let's see, what is it? Set bonus. Return 25% of damage received from an enemy back towards them. So reflective. All right. I wonder if that's, oh, that's a set bonus. Okay. Grants up to 35 energy resistance and damage resistance to lower your health. Oh, so it has bloodied built into it? So it's just, so this is just bloodied automatic. Okay, so it just has, oh, not bloodied, it's bolstering. So it has bolstering built into it. Less explosive damage, less limb damage. Health regenerates slowly. What kind of nonsense is that? That's terrible. So it's basically, it has bolstering built into it, but it also has health regeneration. So you're incentivized to have low health, but it's healing you. I don't understand this at all. This is, I mean, I guess if you don't care about that bolstering effect, this is basically like a better version of solar. I'm assuming it has a jetpack on it. I mean, this looks like Secret Service. So it probably uses Secret Service mods. So it gives you limb damage. Oh, secret, not an event. Oh, I have it turned off, it's fine. That's craziness. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it has bolstering on it, but it's not. Oh, and it's already, okay, so this already has, it's already 4 stars. So this is, okay, so this isn't that. Oh, okay, so this has sawbones on it. Oh, okay, now I'm up to speed. This doesn't have, so the set bonus is the 25% damage reflected, and then it's just pre-rolled. So it's bolstering with explosive, limb damage resistance, so adamantium, and then it has sawbones on it, so, man, so it's Secret Service that has special, it's pre-rolled already. No, I don't even think it's Muni Armor. I just think it's a special Secret Service version. Like it's probably drops from some new quest or event or something, I'm guessing. Unless you can re-roll this. I mean, the set bonus sounds cool, but the rest of it is like, I don't want bolstering. That's very, I mean, if you're playing low health, you don't want to play bolster. I mean, low health with healing, like, what kind of combination is that? That's nonsense. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's see here. Let's craft a bunch of, okay, yeah, great. Let's craft a bunch of ultrasight ammo. Yeah, you leave for 20 minutes and come back for new weapons and armor. Yeah, they're not in the game yet though, so it's just showing unlockable as well. But I can't unlock it. I mean, it's great if it's armor we can learn to, yeah, I mean, that's true. If we could just craft it to, that's true. That if it is something we can craft to learn sawbones, because I do use sawbones on some of my characters. So yeah, it's great. I would like them to see, honestly, them to update sawbones. I think 1 per second per piece is too low, especially when you compare to what Rejuvenators is. So I'd like to see that actually go up. Let's do ultrasight arrows here. Ultrasight arrows. There we go, 100. That's probably fine. Let's see, let's modify this to be ultrasight. If I didn't do that already. Stalkers, yeah, we're not gonna do flaming. We're gonna do, we'll still use it as explosive though. We're gonna do ultrasight. That damage is nuts. 586 plus all the sneak bonuses and stuff. That should be pretty good. We'll see. Darwin, hello. Flat healing goes way further in low builds and full health. But the problem, Darwin, is it's not unyielding, it's bolstering. So, I mean, I guess if you're using rads and whatever, but then that's a dead star. I mean, it's not dead, but it's, I don't know. To me, that doesn't look like a very good combination of effects personally. Like if I'm playing low health, I'm doing it for all of the bonus I get from unyielding. I'm not going to use bolstering. So yeah, change rejuvenate. It's not a nerf, it's a buff. Well, it's a nerf if you only use, it's not a nerf though, it's a buff. No matter how many pieces you use, it's stronger than before. It depends on, I mean, it depends, right? Like if you're not using any of the synergies with it, then yeah, it's a bit of a, it's less. But if you're using, you know, rejuvenated, which is actually a really good perk, it's a buff. So it depends. It depends on what you're doing. 5 HP per second is 10% HP per second if you have 50 HP. I don't think you can have 50 HP. Oh, you mean just low health? Yeah. All right, so we should have crazy range here. I'm not using number crunch or whatever. This is not optimized. So what is it? Is this range? I mean, 48 on the head is actually not bad from here. Did I hit it? I guess I hit it. All right. I guess I hit it. I'm not crazy sneaky though. I mean, I don't have like I can't do this in third person. Oh, look at that. It traveled to him. It traveled to him. Oh, that's cool. All right. Yeah, I forgot about the traveling perk. All right, so this is cool. We'll have to see how this goes. Let's get up high and try and do this from a distance here. All right, so we're in hidden. Let's just do a torso shot. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bows are cool. Bows are gonna be the new meta. How about that? Just multiple bows are gonna be so great. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. That's so fun. I'll have to try throwables too and see how. All right, so how's this gonna go? And I killed that guy. I killed this guy. I didn't kill him though, although he's mostly dead. Okay. Let's see what we get up here. So it looks like it has to be line of sight or something, because that, okay. So VATS is definitely it's not working very well. I mean, it wasn't working on the other server, it's not working on this one. Is there another guy hiding back there? No, all right. That's pretty cool. What I need is like a cluster. I need like a distant thunder, that'd be cool. Or a horde event. I never get them when I'm recording or testing, or I mean, that's not it. That's what I need a horde event. Sneak archers are back on the menu, exactly. Rejuvenators you don't eat? Oh, got you. Yeah, if you don't eat, then it is definitely, you'll take a hit. Okay. So it did half damage to that guy, so it's not really doing. I don't know what the range is. I love the damage numbers though. I love the floating, flying numbers. That's great. Oh, here, there's like 3 enemies right here. Let's see what we get on that. You have a bow melee, bushman character. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Chain explosions on the bow look so cool and fun. Oh, I forgot to put, I don't think I put that on here. Let's see here. Did I put on? No, I didn't put the 4-star on. I forgot to put the 4-star on it. See, that was kind of weird. Like, it's not, I mean, it didn't chain. I mean, they're right next to each other and it didn't chain at all. And I'm not really sure. And that one did. So there seems to be some inconsistency. I will say 82% of VATS hit chance from this range seems really bad. It seems like I should be at 95% when I'm this close. Also, we're looking for ammo here. No ammo at all. Although, I don't know if they normally, because some enemies don't drop ammo anyway, but not even random ammo there. Yeah, I need to put, let's go, I want to put electricians on here. Not electricians, fractures. Hey, Sean, you have a bow. Let's see, no, you already said that. If you don't eat, you can still use perfect bubblegum or survival syringe. That is true. That is true. Perfect bubblegum will keep you fully, and that'll work. Only 1 bounce, why not 10? Well, I think it bounces up to 3 targets or something. Hat trick. Yeah, up to 3, so up to 4 enemies. It should, oh, I don't have, what am I missing? Well, let's put awareness on here. That should help with our hit chance. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine as it is. We're not trying to optimize. We're just trying to make something workable is all. That's it. That's the goal, workable. Explosive is the way to go on everything. Yes, there you go. Let's see. So we have encirclers. I could put these other effects on here. Satiated. What does that one do? Hunger and thirst. Oh, look at this. So here's your thing. If you don't use if you don't eat, just use satiated. Hunger and thirst fill with each kill. Oh, that's bizarre. Sightseers. Plus 50% range and damage when aiming down sights. Okay, so more out of VATS things. What else do we have here? Fracturers. Yeah, we're gonna do fracturers. Interesting. Oh, let's see. And what were those armor effects? Let's look at that again. I'm kind of curious. There's a 4-star weapon to fill your hunger and thirst bar. Oh, 4-star meter, yeah. Think concentrated fire needs to be 3 stars to increase its chance of VATS. 3 stars, it just, all the number of stars effect is how much of an increase, it's like how much of an increase you get per hit. So on misses. Yeah, so basically, so I get a 1% accuracy damage per shot. that I miss. So if it's rank 3, then it's a 3%, but awareness just gives you a buff to your VATS accuracy. So if I look here, awareness gives me 25% VATS accuracy. So say my VATS accuracy, or say I'm 40% in VATS, awareness would give me 25% of that, so 10%. So it'd go to 50% is how that works. I would love to see quad crossbows fixed. I don't know why they broke them, but they're unusable at the moment. Let's look for some, I have limit breaking, which I probably don't want to get rid of, but let's see here. Crusaders, 1 special point for each equipped armor piece. Oh, I am kind of curious. We're going to go with this. I want to see what this is going to do. Let's see here. Armor, that was a torso, right? Yeah, Crusaders. I didn't notice what my specials were. Like if this is increasing all of my specials or, oops. Is there any indication? Oh, that's not going to tell me. Let's look at some specials here. So my strength is 6 and my perception is 24. So if I add this to that, will that do, like if I do it on here, it goes to 6 and... Okay, well it didn't increase my strength or perception. Is it doing anything? I don't know if this is actually doing anything at all. Up to 5 on a full... This doesn't seem to be working. Or I'm not understanding what it's supposed to do. So that's something I'll have to play with another time. So it's fine as it is. Okay, let's... we have to do our hunger and thirst here. Whoops. Celtic, hello. Been looking forward to this update. Will improve many of your builds. Interesting. Psyop play without perks and armor. Level 1 weapons. Well, but if you're playing without armor, you can't get that. You can't get the benefit of the armor effect. So there. Nocturnal Steak build is absolutely goated. Yeah, I don't like being cloaked is the problem for me. So that's I can't. I just can't. Whatever. All right, let's do pemmican and perfect bubblegum and whatever. I don't have grenadier. I mean, I have explosive, so there we go. All right, so now we have that. We don't have. I'm looking for a horde event, and of course, there's nothing at all. All right, so let's go where they're kind of out in the open. Well, let's go here. No, that's not good. We already did. Actually, let's go here where they're more wide open. How about that? Anti-psyop? Oh, you were answering someone. Okay. Is that the questions? Hope they have the perception of the enemies. They just stare at you sometimes. Oh, I got you. Now I see what you're saying. I always thought you were talking about some new psyop thing. Nax, hello, hello. Go to White Spring and gather ghouls. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, the thing is, ghouls aren't that interesting, is the thing. I'm looking for tougher enemies. Jeez, VATS is not cooperating at all. I mean, to me, I will say so far, VATS feels worse on PTS than it does on live. And supposedly for like medium, well, for medium range, is this medium range? Probably not. Maybe it's more long range. So he was mostly done there. All right, so let's go. Oh, there's that guy. Well, that ricochet to the... I guess I killed him. So I got him. Wow, was that 2,400 damage? That's pretty good. The problem with stalkers is if I get discovered, no longer do I get bonus damage. Let's do the leg. God, VATS is just missing like crazy. There we go. I mean, out of VATS feels okay. That's fun. There we go. That's fun. I mean, those are some big damage numbers. That's pretty. I mean, and also consider that was out of VATS, no critical hits. So we're getting some big numbers, which is pretty good. Some posted in your group chat that they got what? Electric Boogaloo drink? You mean the one that gives you bonus damage for... Did I kill everything? Bonus damage. I mean, I gotta say, the numbers are pretty good. I haven't done any critical hits yet at all. So bows are feeling pretty good. Now everything there is kind of behind things. I want something where the enemies are kind of wide open. Let's just go shoot, Scorch Beast. How about that? Bounce and pierce distance. I don't know, Lexus. Feels like it's really close, but even when they were like right on top of each other, there was times when it wasn't, like, it seems random almost. Like, it doesn't really seem all that predictable. I mean, like, VAT's accuracy here, this should be 95% all day long, and it just isn't. So I would say overall VATS feels, oh, there's a critical hit. Wasn't a lot of damage. And these are Ultrasight too, so I should be doing bonus damage to Scorched. I mean, those are some pretty tasty damage numbers. So I had the same number of damage on a torso as a head. And VATS is just missing over and over again, which... yeah, so far, I would say VATS feels worse, but that could also be lag. I mean, so it's hard to know. You know, it could be latency rather than critical hit to you. There we go, that's some big damage. Wow, look at these numbers. And these aren't even critical hits, these are just like, what if I do a critical? That was a critical. I didn't see a number. I mean, I know there was a number, but I couldn't tell what it was. There we go. I mean, that's some pretty nice damage. Bow meta. And so far I'm hidden, so that's good. I mean, I definitely am gonna build my archer to be as stealthy as possible. I'm still in caution. I have no idea from what. But I think we've seen enough of this. How about if we go and test, let's do some running around with Choo Choo and Pain Train. Those were always so accurate. What have they done? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Jace, welcome. Yeah, VATS just seems a little, it feels off. Like, VATS does not feel as good. I mean, even with shotguns, when I was relatively close, I will say shotguns felt worse than they do on live. And that range, that extra range that they seem to have seems completely like a lie. Because there's no way that range is 200. I mean, it just wasn't. I mean, I do better on live. I was playing with shotguns earlier today, and I can tell you they feel way better on live. Can you test Iron Fist? If Iron Fist boosts Pain Train damage, is it supposed to? Have I tried manual aiming on heavy weapons? Only a little bit, not really enough to tell you whether it was improved or not. Yeah, not enough to tell you if it's improved. Let's go back to our heavy gunner build though. And we'll start with that. At least I'm pretty sure I still have my Choo Choo armor. Oh, they put the 8 storage box here too. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually store your, no, that's not what I wanted. You can actually store your, oh, that's cool. They put the 8 storage box here. That's nice. And then they can just put the food box right here when we ever get one of those. All right, let's see here. Armor, I think I have my Choo Choo. There's my Vulcan shoe set, right? Yep, there's my Vulcan shoe set. And let's see here, armor. Pretty sure, so this should be all Overeaters, weapon weight, and, okay, so +1 to Pain Train, enemies hit by Pain Train bleed for 20 over 5. Oh, okay, all right. This should be fun. Like to know if they classified Pain Train as a fist attack. Wasn't there something about that in the patch notes? About that, some sort of synergy with that? Okay, so let's get rid of just everything. Let's just, unless it's weight reduction. So we want Pain Train for sure. Oh, what was Iron Fist? That was the one, right? Iron Fist. Your punching attacks deal more damage based on your DR. So higher damage resistance gives you that. Look at all these Pain Trains. Let's see, we need Pain Train. Devastate stagger enemies. All right, so we have Pain Train. What else should I equip? Oh, Bloody Mess. Let's do that. Let's get rid of, we don't need one gun army. We'll just do Bloody Mess here. Since we are going to be dealing bleed damage. Love your Choo Choo build. Yeah, I mean, I don't have Marsupial on this character. I can put it on though, because it's more fun with Marsupial when you can run and jump like to the moon. I'm sure I've got one sitting around. all of the, since I basically just been storing away all the serums I get, but we're not going to be able to store serums in the aid box, unfortunately. Let's see, marsupial, that starts with M, right? There we go. I just need the one. Yeah, Choo Choo was so much more fun with marsupial because you get the jumpy legs and all that. Let's store, we don't need bows anymore. Ultrasight, let's get rid of those, and arrows, and ultrasight arrows. All right, we're good. Well, that was slow. I wonder if martial artist works with, is martial artist still here? They didn't mention it specifically. Is that still a thing? Melee weapons, you can swing them faster. So that looks like that hasn't changed, so I'm not going to worry about it. Welded rebar on the chest. On the chest, let's see, what am I using on the chest here? I am using, no, I use reactive plates. I like that. I like reactive plates better. They're more fun. They're passive, right? Are bullet storm stacks still 50 bullets? Yes, they are. Yes. You can't put serums in the aid box? No, no. It's only chems, lunch boxes, carry weight boosters. I think that's it. You can't do bobbleheads or magazines either. Yeah, but scouts banners, carry weight boosters, and lunch boxes you can, and then drugs. I mean, it's still helpful. But yeah, I kind of wish they had serums as well. I think serums should count. I'm sure that will be suggested. It wasn't in the patch notes at all, so hasn't been any talk about it. So there you go. New melee perks that increase bleed? All right, let's see how that goes. Let's see what other perks we've got that increase bleed. Damage resistance based on your strength. Oh, I should do that because there's that perk, right? This gives me, doesn't something, oh, this is punching attacks. That's based on my damage resistance. So you want to use barbarian. Let's see here. I mean, I'm not spec for melee, so blocker, that's bare arms. Each stack of ammo spender increases your bash damage. We're not bashing. That's something I would probably look at. Blood. Your bleed effects have 35% more damage and 25% less duration. Is that better? Do I have room? I mean, I have room. Is that better? So it's quicker? Let's do that. Why not? Let's see. We still have 3 points. Full charge, sprinting and power armor. I don't care about fusion core costs. Will not part with 1 min tat, not 1 piece. There you go. Can you try and put stealth boys in the aid box? I don't have any stealth boys. It's not something I normally well, I could craft some. It's custom, so I could just craft some. Yeah, I'll try that. Blunt melee weapons deal 50% power attack damage. Incisor. Melee and unarmed. Okay, we could try Incisor. I mean, we don't really care about armor penetration, but kneecapper. Oh, let's try kneecapper instead. How about that? Because it says blunt. Oh, it's blunt, not blunt in our arm. That's blunt. So we're unarmed. Melee weapons. Slugger. Throwing range. Melee weapons. Strong arm. All right. Wound salter. 10% damage against bleeding targets. Oh, let's try that. Let's try... yes. Yes. There we go. Wound salter. All right. That's it for that. Let's try crafting a stealth boy real quick and see if that'll store. The nice thing about free crafting, the prerequisites don't matter. Senshi, hello. Does the new unarmed perk work on power armor fist? Because I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. We're about to see what happens. I don't know what works and what doesn't. Let's see here. What is that under? Do we craft stealth boys here or is that somewhere else? I don't think I've ever crafted a stealth boy. Am I in the wrong place? I might be in the wrong place. Utility. I might be in the wrong. Is it here? I've never crafted a stealth boy, I don't think. I don't know how to craft a stealth boy. Anyone know? When you read it in Fallout? Anyone? I have no idea. Buff? Well, that's a phantom device. I mean, that's sort of a thing. If it doesn't stack in your inventory. Well, I don't know if it stacks in your inventory. I don't know. I don't know how to craft a stealth boy. I'm not seeing... Can we craft stealth boys? I mean, maybe you can't. Can you craft them? I don't know. Oh, so you can't even craft them? Oh. Well, let's try a phantom device then. And if that doesn't work, we're just gonna, we'll use this as a proxy. Yeah, I'm guessing no, but no, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go to the Enclave. Oh, there we go. There's my armor. I thought you could, something you could craft, apparently not. So you have to buy them in the Enclave bunker. Meh. Okay, let's go run and jump. I love the jump legs on this. Oh, we have the superhero landing, unfortunately. Just there. Okay. Let's go run around and hit some things. Let's go to West Tech. See what happens. What are my thoughts on the new 4-star effects? I don't really have thoughts, Lex, because they weren't mentioned in the patch notes and I can't try them out. And so it's kind of like the patch notes. They're just words on a screen. So unless I could try them out, because I did equip that one that's supposed to give you +1 to your specials, that doesn't seem to be working at all. So yeah, I don't really have a thought. Let's, if I just run into you. Did I kill him? And, oh, because of Bloody Mess, I guess? I don't know. There's no, whoops. There's no kind of visual. There we go. I mean, the hitbox doesn't seem any bigger because I think that was one of the things where the hitbox was supposed to be, oh, there's Bloody Mess. Like the hitbox was supposed to be bigger. Wow. Okay, I'm not sure. What was that? Oh, that was the car exploding. I'm like, what was that? Yeah, this is not a good spot to test because it's too many obstacles. Okay, so that was a big pile of damage on, wow, that's pretty good. And that punch is just gonna be, yeah. Okay, I ran into it. Come on. That was Ricochet doing that. It doesn't feel like, it feels very fiddly to work. I mean, obviously it does a lot of damage. I mean, I know there's more super mutants around the back, but I would like some more, I want to hit a button where I can just respawn everything in the server. And, I mean, there's Snallies, but there's a lot of obstacles there, so it's hard to get any kind of momentum. And that's the problem, is finding places where you can actually use this in a reasonable way. Yeah. You can't, yeah, build an A-box in your, and you can't? I was able to build one in mine. You should be able to do it. The new 4-star work, you have to unequip and re-equip it. Oh, well that's okay. Ratogo robot. Yeah, I guess that's, well, it might or might not work because sometimes those things don't work on targets that aren't hostile. We'll find out. I mean, you know, we could try that. Morgantown Airport, yeah. What I'm trying to find is enemies that you can't like normally one-shot easily. I mean, Scorched are pretty weak, especially Morgantown enemies, so I want some tough targets. But yeah, let's try the robots here. If it'll work. It may or may not work. Collision course. No. Again, that's just, but, and the thing is, like, they're behind corners and whatever. It's not good for running. Like, I'm looking for like an open runway where I can just run into stuff. Let's see if this actually works. Yeah, see, it's not gonna work on friendlies is the problem. Which is what I thought. Yeah, when I tried this before, it doesn't work on friendlies. So not really a good option. Let's go over to the, to there. They should, whatever was there should respawn by now. Oh, I can test Mirelurks. I haven't been over to the Mirelurk part yet either. Show stats and buffs, please. You wanna know how many Pain Train stacks I have? Does that show in the thing? I don't even know. Pain Train doesn't show in here at all. So I have no idea. I mean, it doesn't show in the effects at all. So it's one of those things where you'd have to actually go through all of the perks. And so, I mean, I have the Choo-Choos, which does, how does that work anyway? So Choo-Choos is 1 rank of Pain Train. So I have a full set. So that's 5 ranks of Pain Train there, right? And then I have, Pain Train here. And I think that's, does this give you more ranks? So I think this is 3 ranks. So I have like 8 ranks, I guess, of Pain Train. And these other effects. Iron Fist. Yeah. It's unclear. Like there's not a lot of visual information to tell you what's going on. Try it in daily ops. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Is this yeah, they're friendly. Everything's friendly. Everything's friendly. It doesn't work on friendlies. Oh, what are we fighting? Oh, an Assaultron, all right. Yeah, hitting them is like, this is such a frustrating form of combat. I mean, it works when you can, there we go. Killed them. I mean, honestly, this takes a lot more effort than, it takes a lot more effort than just shooting them or punching them or whatever. Did they get rid of the stat locking? What about Wade Airport? Wade Airport, yeah, actually Wade Airport, I mean, that's pretty wide open. All right, let's see here. The problem is if they... I mean, I will say this, it's like entertaining for about 5 minutes, but then it just turns into something that feels like a lot of work to you. I mean, this is way more effort than, than just like hitting things or punching them or, oh, the bleed damage is actually pretty good. That's what I should have done, is run into it and see what the bleed damage looks like. Let's do this guy out here. Oh, here we go. Let's see what the bleed damage looks like here. I mean, it should do damage with adrenaline adrenaline as well. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, it's only a level 60, but that's pretty good. See what we get here if I run into them. Let's see, what kind of damage does that do? Not a lot. I mean, I got way more damage than they did. I mean, she's a big target, but I mean, she's taking bleed and whatever, but this is not a... What if I punch her? What does that do? 1,000 damage for punching. That's not bad. Well, it was N47, so I need to punch the legs, I guess. No, I don't know why I got 1,000. Unless I was power... Let's see, a power attack? Power attack. No, that was a power attack, 500. I don't know. The damage is kind of all over the place. Can I jump on him and have it count as a run? I mean, so far, I cannot see myself playing this as a play style, to be honest. Like running and punching is fun. Just running and getting stopped in my tracks and doing a little bit of damage. It sounds like the whole idea of this, and I get staggered constantly too. So if there was a way to remove the stagger, Psychable, your adrenaline stacks dropped off. Yeah, apparently they did. But I got some back because I killed some little minions. And the minions keep dropping, so there's that. Oh, that's why it went off. Oh, right. That's why I had 1,000 and then my adrenaline went. Yeah, that would make sense. Good catch. I mean, this is, and she might have, let's see, what's her, well, I guess there's no, let's see, she's resistant to radiation. She has high, immune. She has high poison. I mean, she just has high everything. But reactive plates are gonna kill her. This is why I like reactive plates. She can just kind of stand, whoops, nope. As long as Born Survivor does its thing. Don't know there was a bug where you bring out your fish, you run faster? No. That's just how you run. Like when you have Pain Train equipped, like I didn't bring out my fist. When you have Pain Train equipped, I think it's when you have Pain Train equipped, it makes you run that way. I'll show it after we take care of this. Born Survivor, it works for me. I think the cooldown just wasn't there. Or something, I don't know. All right, so there's that. Is everything... All right, so if I take off Pain Train, well, actually, no, because this gives me Pain Train anyway. Yeah, see, so this is how you run. We'll zoom out a little bit. So this is how you run normally, right? I'm running. And it's not faster at all. It's the same. But when you equip Pain Train, that's one of the effects of Pain Train, is that it changes the run. It makes it look... It makes it look pretty purposeful and cool. Let's see, pain train. See, now when I run, you lean forward like that, but it's not faster. It just looks better. It looks faster, but it isn't. Oh, when you holster your weapon, yeah, but I mean, either way, my weapon isn't, I don't have a weapon out either way, although maybe that is a little faster. It actually kind of does, maybe it does feel a little faster. Oh, yeah, I think maybe it is a little bit faster. Is it faster or does it just look faster? I don't know. But either way, it looks cooler. That's what I care about, right? It looks cooler. Bloodluster. We did that, I think. What are we looking at? Oh, pain train. Oh, I don't have blocker. That's why I was taking so much damage. I didn't have blocker. Yeah. All right, there's that. Oh, I was going to try throwables when I did the... I didn't try throwables either. I was going to do that. Higher FOV? Well, okay. I'm using... I have 90 as my FOV, is what I have it set at. Shoulder first is awesome, yes. All right, I think I've done enough pain train. I want to do the... Oh, that's something I wanted to look at. Let's go to Morgantown Airport, actually. There's something I wanted to check, because they talked about improved loot from corpses. You know, the petrified corpses. I never get anything, so I'm kind of curious what the loot will be. Speed increases while you have your fist out. With and without pain train, holster is slower. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, but I don't have... Holster is slower than your fist out? Oh. I was just looking at the running animation because it is a little different with pain train. All right, let's go with the petrified corpses. I'm curious what they're going to give me. Because it says it gives more loot. So anything it gives me is more than what I normally get. Okay. So there's that. I got nothing that time. How about now? I got 1 cap. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to be rich. I got nothing. All right, so far I'm very unimpressed. Yeah. So far. I'm not... Oh, I got 3 caps that time. Better loot. This is terrible. 2 caps. Like, that's all I'm getting is caps. I'm not getting anything else. This is like in Skyrim when you loot you know, like a skeleton, it'll have like 1 gold on it or something. That's what this reminds me of. 3. Yeah, this is only giving me caps and it's just like tiny bits. So, I was hoping for something interesting. Dr. Felix on PS4. Need spikes, shoulder, paldrons now. Oh, there you go. Slow down. Yeah, I'm gonna be at max caps before I know it. Bonk. Yeah, this is a very, it's fun for a minute and then it just gets old really quickly. I want to check the throwables. That's one thing I want to look at. Let's see here. The self-reviving, I already tried testing that it wasn't working, so. Oh, rad sponge, can't really test that easily. Yeah, rejuvenators, I can't tell. Could try the battle loaders thing though, maybe. I'd have to do a lot of crafting for that. Teach you how to beat the game? There's no beating the game. It never ends. There's no beating. Does the cat perk work on petrified corpses? I have no idea. I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't say in the, in the patch notes. And let's see, we're gonna go back to our stealth thingy, our stealth build. Right, I hope. Hope we're back at the stealth build. Because I want those perks. All right, let's do some, actually, let's redo this world. Everything's dead, so, well, actually, no, it doesn't really matter. We can try on other things. We don't have to try on, like, the strongest enemies in the world. So we'll craft some throwable things. That is under survival, right? Sheep Squad Shard. Oh, those are pretty cool. 45 damage. Oh, wait, no, let's see. Throwing knife. Oh, but the damage should be higher because it scales with your level, so I'm guessing they'll look higher than what we see now. Let's see, there's that. Bleed damage. Oh, wow, look at all that damage over time. Meat cleaver. They're kind of fun. Yeah, the problem with the custom world is there's no slider for crafting. You have to do things one at a time, unfortunately. Feel like Rejuvenators doesn't do much sometimes. Yeah, a lot of stuff feels like it doesn't do much sometimes. Beating the game. Well, yeah, if you're going to beat the game, turn it off, walk away. You won. Maybe that's how you do it. Turn it off, walk away, you're good. I want to do an assortment of things. So let's craft a whole bunch of these things and see how this one goes. Have I done any tests on the bows? Yes, I did. I just did the bows, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago. Use a running vat punch with your, and they feel very strong. Vats feels kind of funky, but the bows feel very strong. Use a running vats punch with your choo-choo build at the mo. One hit kill on, yeah, when I did the build, like when I'm fully spec'd out, yeah, that's what it was like. I mean, the amount of damage I was doing for unarmed was insane with power armor. It's crazy. But I don't, I'm not really spec'd really well. I mean, the specs are different. I'd actually have to go through and do a build. And all of the melee perks and everything have changed anyway, so. At the moment, what I'm trying to do is just serviceable just to see how things are. What is a good build? There are lots of good builds. And once this update hits, there'll be lots more good builds. About a half hour ago. All right, it was about a half hour ago. Lost track of time. Wow, it's been going for a bit. Lost track of time. Yes, and I have another stream tomorrow, but I won't be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing just like live game stuff. I'll be going through a lot of this stuff. All right, now what are we sitting at in terms of... All right, we just crafted all this stuff. 73 of those. Okay, we have lots of stuff. Okay, so we'll try a sheep squatch shard. Oh, and there's something about throwables in the menu, right? They said that was... you know, the, what is it? Oh, throwing arc right here. Okay, so throwing arc is a menu setting now, so you no longer need that perk for that. You get it with just a setting in the menu. What else do we have anyway? Let's go to the bottom here. That's not new. That's not new. A bunch of free cam stuff. Muzzle fly, let's see. Grenade, that's the same. Quick heal, that's a thing. Let's see. Pacifist mode, controller vibration. Okay, this is all normal stuff. What about, oops. Display. Oh, that's okay. Controls. All right. So there's just one new setting in the menu, right? So now I have an arc. That's cool. What does the damage look like too? So it's 150 ballistic, 112 bleed, and then 1190 bleed damage for 35 seconds. I'm assuming that means a total of 1190 over 35 and not 1190 per second for 35, because that would kill about anything. Let's find out. Let's start with some easy stuff. Let's start with some scorched. Let's see right here. Hey, Swa, welcome. Doing well. It's a Thursday, actually. Well, it's Thursday here. I don't know where you are, but here it's still Thursday. Doing well. My voice. Yeah, my voice is kind of, it'll be fine. We'll be okay for tomorrow. Let's see. We're going to try and do some sneaking here and see how the problem with throwables, I'm sure hasn't changed, where if the enemy is moving, it's just kind of rough. So, yeah. Yeah, throwables are like, that's the problem, is like, you can have the, there we go. 1200 damage, that's pretty good. I can tell you that's more than before. I've actually spent a lot of time playing with this, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, now I have marsupial, great. Yeah, but if they're, I don't think the range is gonna be, let's see. Oh, wow, actually, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good range. Let's see, is there should be more than just those. I mean, there's usually like 3 in the middle, and then there's a couple back here. There should be one right here. I mean, that's some good damage numbers. Okay, we're gonna have to try against some stronger enemies, because usually these guys are fine, and then you go against a super mutant and it's terrible. So, oh, there we are. Let's see what the range is here. If I can hit from this far here. Lead it a little bit. All right, so they... Oh, okay, and it went from one to the other. Oh, that was pretty cool. Can I holster this? I cannot. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I don't mind that at all. Poison damage, not bleed? Oh, right. You're right. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, it is poison. I wasn't thinking. While you do the dishes, all right. Oxhorn might have a good build now. I mean, there's a lot of good things. I mean, it's really hard to say just generically what a good build is. I mean, it depends on your play style, but there's a lot. I mean, I will say there's a lot more options than there used to be, in terms of, what weapons you can use and be really effective with, is what I would say. What's happening here? Okay, wait, food build, best build. Sure. Let's see here. All right, let's see if we can hit this guy. I mean, that's pretty far. Let's get this out of the way. That's pretty far. Apparently that's too far. That's too far. Let's see, this guy's coming at me, and how about there? Nope. It looks like it was just short, too. Like it landed at his feet. Now he's running behind cover. Oh, there we go. Looks like I killed one, and now he's got poison. Oh, now I'm not sneaking anymore. Oh, dog. Okay, I'm not sure what killed him, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, poison, I think they're pretty immune. Let's see, what is the... Well, I don't know, he died. What is their poison resist? Yeah, they have 520 poison resist. This is the wrong weapon. Let's try a throwing knife or a meat cleaver. All right, let's try a meat cleaver. See how that does. 1900, wow. That's some nice damage. This is really good damage. Bleached, bloodied, fixer build. Does the aid box get people to stop running traveling pharmacy, or do they still run it? The thing is, it doesn't reduce the weight of everything. I don't know. I mean, the thing is, if you're carrying like 50 stim packs, you're still gonna need a lot of stim packs for certain things. But it'll definitely be doing less work. I don't know. It might. Well, I mean, it's something we'll have to experiment with. But this damage from throwables here is nuts. All right, can we go through a fence? Probably not. Nope, not through a fence. But if we come at him from right here, like, just, there you go. I definitely want to do a ninja build, bows and throwables. Let's see, how about, like, now robots are immune to poison and bleed damage now. So that's not an option. What about a death claw? Let's try that. Let's try death claws. I'm kind of curious. What's everyone doing for the 4th tomorrow? I'm going to be streaming. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing a stream tomorrow. Black powder stream. Obi-Wan, hello. Right, they do. They fall over so that like they have narcolepsy. It is dark. Oh, we are in the mire. That's okay. We're going to be inside and it'll be fine. I mean, death claws are pretty, and they did change some enemy resistances and stuff too, but no specifics on that, so I don't know. Now, if I have these equipped, is this going to give me... No, nothing. Oh, the Syringer. I wanted to check the Syringer too, because the bleed damage on the Syringer was pretty cranked up. Let's see here. Now, I don't even have a weapon equipped, so if this goes wrong... come on. Wow, that's a lot of damage. That's nuts. And I'm doing limb damage too. You can see them limping. Oh, this is awesome. Like, look at that. This is amazing. No, you're dead. Okay, I thought you were dead. There we go. This is awesome. This is so good. Wow. I love the damage numbers too. So yes, that's amazing. I wish it would give me, and now is it giving me meat cleavers? Yeah, it's giving me some back. Oh, that's actually, wow, that's amazing. I want to test the syringer as well, and I'm on the right build for it. So let's test the syringer. Let's craft one of those. I probably have to reset the server again because I'm running out of enemies. Because the syringer is doing a lot more damage than before. Oh, this is amazing. The throwables are cool. I mean, a throwable bow build is going to be really fun. So there's a good build for you. Throwables and bows. This is now, by the way, this is the test server. So this will be for the next update. This will be the September update. So none of this stuff is in live game. They should have a perk for picking them up back up. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. So we're going to reset. What we're going to do is we'll reset the server and then, because the enemies, I need enemies back, and they're just not there. So we'll reset the server. So that was custom, right? So we'll go to private, reset that, play this. I shouldn't need to. Yeah, it should remember everything. Yeah, because I wanted to test. Yeah, because I wanted to test the syringer. I didn't write it down. Did I not write? I thought I wrote it down. Oh, someone want me to test the 10 mil pistol too. So we'll look at the syringer and then if they're still around. And then I'll test the 10 mil because the 10 mil and got a big buff. Everyone take a drink. I need to take a drink too. I'm not gonna, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last with my voice. We'll see. You're in New Jersey, close to you New York City. I mean, for me to look at ships, the closest for me would be like, I don't know. Let's see, coastal California probably, and that's like 750 miles away. So yeah, I'm not, I mean, I could go out to the Great Salt Lake, but that's not that interesting. There's no ships there. There's like everything there is boats. All right, let's do a team. Do that. We'll craft ourselves a syringer and see how that goes. Wish you could add legendary. Yeah, I do too. And I wish it would. Let's see. Was the syringer leveled? Like, can that level, or is that only, or is the damage? Is that another one that just scales to the player? Yeah, there's no level on it at all. And let's see. We want to change that to what? Standard barrel. Was it the bleed out? Look at that. 400 bleed. I think is that 400 per second for 20 seconds? Rad Scorpion Venom 6-4. That's poison. I want bleed. So we're gonna do the bleed out syringer. Standard stock. I don't know if any of these things matter. Standard sights. I mean, we could do different sights, but I mean the AP cost, who cares? So yeah, none of those really affect anything. So I just need syringes, which I'm guessing I picked up a few here and there. Let's see, syringe ammo. Yes, we don't need that many. Okay. Syringer ammo or syringer. Kind of curious. Now we should have all the bow perk, right? We're doing throwables. All right, so we should just be able just to do this as we're doing this. All right, let's see. Let's test on some weak enemies first and see how it goes. Landlocked in South Dakota. Yeah, that's true. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see what the damage looks like. Now, Scorch should be a killer. I mean, it should kill the Scorch, because I think it's 400 per second, but because I remember looking at it going, that damage looks nuts. Well, no, maybe not. That's not that much damage at all. I mean, that's barely anything. I mean, look at that. Okay, that's not much of anything. Okay, I'm not. Color me unimpressed. I mean, if it's gonna do that against a Scorch, it's not. I mean, it's a level 50 Scorched. If that's all it's doing there, this is. I was thinking this would be like a weapon that you could actually use as a weapon, and you could, but no. I don't need to test this anymore. That's not impressive at all. Let's put it on a 10 mil pistol and see how that goes. That's very uninteresting. Oh, I do. I love the numbers. I love the numbers. They're fun. The way they did the offset on this, great. Yeah, I'm not going to go much farther, Mr. 3. I'm not going to do that. I think we may end with the 10 mil pistol. Oh, auto axe. Someone asked about that as well. Although I'm not really spec'd for it, so I don't know that I could really tell you if it was any good anyway, because I'm just not spec'd for it. And I don't know if my voice will hold up for another test. Yeah, Syringer on the sheep squad shard. I'm gonna do a bow and a sheep squad shard. I'm gonna start saving the sheep squatch quills now. I mean, the amount of those that I've scrapped over the years. Let's see, that's machine guns. 10 mil pistol. I mean, that's not terrible damage. Oops. 10 mil pistol. Let's see, standard. We want to do automatic. So if we do tweaked automatic, what was that one? That one is, it's only 30% critical damage. So that took a bit of a hit. As far as that, wait. So the damage didn't drop for being automatic? Did they change that? Oh, severe receiver, wow. Let's see here. What if we do prime automatic? Oh, wow, look at this. Prime automatic receiver. Look how much damage that is. I mean, the AP cost is nuts. Let's do some legendary effects here and see. Let's make it quad. Let's do that. We're gonna do quad with faster fire rate, reduced AP cost, and I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's see here. So if we do prime automatic, AP cost of 14 is pretty bad. That's really good damage though. For what I have in mind though, let's do a line long barrel. Oh, wait, aligned is actually adding to the AP cost? Wow. Okay, so what is a short barrel? Line short barrel. Oh, this is interesting. So that range is terrible. That range is, so we can go okay, so that's 17, that's 14, that's 12. So basically the length of the barrel affects the AP cost, which is interesting. Go to Nuka World every time. Yeah, PC's better. PC doesn't crash every time. What else can we do? Does a reflex? Oh, now glow sight. That's another one. So glow sight is what you want for reduced AP cost, right? Look at that. So that's a change. Remember that, glow sight instead of reflex sight for reduced AP. Standard magazine. Do any of these reduce the AP cost? Not really. Let's do swift. Capacity's 57. Quick is 51. All right, we'll go with capacity that. We're gonna go with a suppressor. Oh, that range is not good. That range is not good. Let's see here. Standard grip. Do any of these reduce the AP cost? They don't, so I don't care. So if we go with an aligned short barrel, aligned very short barrel. Look at that range though. That range is nasty. 57. That's yeah, jeez. Range is 82. And I do have VATS optimized. We're just gonna go with that, but I'm gonna put conductors on this. How about that? Yeah. All right. This should be interesting. I don't know if I have any ultrasight 10 mil though. I probably don't. No. We'll just craft some. Let's see. We're talking about longer barrels are hard to swing around. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's definitely so anything I say in terms of all that stuff, it's observational. It's not a complaint either way. I'm not judging either way. I'm just saying that's what it is. But yeah, it does make sense. All right. So, oh wow, you can craft. Oh, I have ammo factory. That's why. I'm like, why can I craft so much? I have ammo factory. All right. So that's interesting. I'm just going to use the same perks. Why not? We're not using Onslaught, and I have a bunch of sneak perks, whatever. So, all right, so here's this. 57 rounds, pretty good. Let's do some, let's just do minimal food here. We'll do pemmican, perfect bubblegum. All right, let's go do some sneak attack damage. Let's go shoot some super mutants, see how that goes. These changes, I will say this, the sheer volume of changes is overwhelming. I mean, I almost could have just devoted the entire stream to like pipe weapons, because pipe weapons got a big buff as well. So let's see, what is the range? What does that look like? Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, they changed this sounds different to me. a little different. And actually, I kind of like the sound. Oh, this is fun. The numbers, I love the numbers. It's so entertaining. I mean, I'm just easily amused having the numbers just like spew off of the enemy. It just adds this. Oh, this is nice. This actually feels really good. This update, if it makes it to live, won't be out for like a month. It'll be, I mean, it'll be September. It's not gonna be before then. This is doing some really nice work. Yeah, this is, I like this a lot. I like the sound. Like, the sound is different. I like whatever they did to the sound. I like it. It sounds great. It just feels... And the recoil, I will say the recoil feels a lot less whatever. Whoops. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Now I want to test a pipe gun. Is there someone else somewhere? I don't see a dot anywhere, but I'm, someone somewhere is shooting at me. I don't know where they are, so I'm not gonna worry about them. I want to check a pipe gun now, because I know pipes got buffed. Where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. I love the numbers. Numbers are so entertaining. Auspex, VATS so far feels slightly worse for what I've done. I mean, I tested a shotgun and it has much longer range than live, and it honestly felt pretty bad. For this right here, what I'm doing, it doesn't feel really any different. So I would say VATS either feels slightly worse or the same. I wasn't loving it at all. All right, now I gotta craft. Let's see, I'm just gonna put down a tent. Oh wait, that's not gonna work, right? Yeah, I can't put down a good tent because, yeah. PTS doesn't have anything that's atomic shop, so I can't put down a tent that has a weapon. I want a weapon bench, so we'll go here. I want to craft a pipe gun and see how it feels. Single shot pipe revolver. You have a Q2535 ultrasight auto pipe rifle. Can't wait to test it. Oh yes. Not able to use a gamma gun to radiate yourself. You're not. Because why? Does it not work anymore? Does self-damage not work? I don't know. I mean, I'm not on a ghoul, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, pipe guns. Pipe pistol. I mean, that's some decent damage. So let's see what we could do. Standard receiver. So does it have a prime automatic receiver? It does. What kind of ammo does it? Ultrasight 38. What a waste, but yes. I like this whole prime thing. This is great. Does it have a prime? Doesn't have a prime 45, right? All right, so we're gonna do a prime. I mean, prime. I never ran prime before. This change is crazy, right? Prime no longer drops for you, and now I actually want to run it because the damage is just nuts. Is VATS crit charge rate much slower? That's Diamond. I haven't tested that. I'll test that. Probably not today. I don't have much. My voice doesn't have much in me, but that's something I do want to look at. But right now, I haven't tested it. We're just gonna go align. Ooh, the AP cost on this is pretty rough as well. We're gonna do quad. Oh, that's good. I want to do rapid though. I like rapid. Let's do VATS optimize. Let's do conductors. I mean, can you imagine using 4-star? Although I did put 4-star on a. I think I did polished on a pipe gun when I did a stream once. Let's see. So now if I do a line long barrel, so it's the same as the. Let's see. None of the. I don't think any of these will reduce the AP cost. Yeah, they have no effect. Oh, we want glow sights. Glow reflex. Oh, actually, this is less. This has a lower AP cost than the 10 mil. Let's do suppressor. Range. Yeah, 130. It's fine. These are definitely standard magazines. I don't think any of these. Yeah, they can raise it, but. All right, so we need some prime 38. I'm pretty sure I don't have any. I'll just craft some. Pipe is 4-star. You forgot it has pinpointers as a 4-star. Yeah, I put polished. I think I put polished on it. Might have been pinpointers. I don't remember. It was for a stream. I don't even remember what the stream was, but I'm like, I'm gonna do this because I can. That was kind of what it was. I can. They put the Anchorage Ace sound to the 10 mil pistol. I don't mind that. I actually like the way this sounds. It's really good. So that's probably enough for testing, right? Let's see. So we've got, let's see, where was it? Quad something or other. I have too many things. Quad pipe pistol. So that's 132. That's 154. All right. And what's the ammo capacity? 57. All right, it's the same. All right, let's go shoot some other super mutants. How about that? Do you think they should increase perk points from 15 to 20, considering the game is so old now and all the changes? I would like to see something. I actually wouldn't mind it if they were, rather than do that, maybe reduce the cost of some of the perks, because I think some of the perks are a little more expensive than they should be. On the other hand, I mean, they are giving you... I mean, I don't mind being forced to specialize a bit and having to make choices instead of just saying I can fit in every, you know, okay, this sounds the same. Being able to fit in every perk that I want. Like, I do like the hard choices. I think it makes things more interesting instead of just like, I can take all of the perks. What I wouldn't mind though, is if they made it so that you could borrow, like suppose I could make, you know, take the cap of one of my perks down to like 10 and increase the cap of another, something like that, to 20. Or, I mean, as far as specifics, I don't know, but I would like to see some change in terms of the way that because right now, I mean, number one, legendary specials are so valuable because of all the perk card changes, which means all the other legendary perks they kind of suck, to be honest, compared to legendary specials. They're all like, you know, a tier or two down. So, and I wouldn't mind if, I don't know, I would like to see I would like to see something redone with the way the perk system. I've never been crazy about it. So, I know that doesn't necessarily answer your question, because the answer to your question is I don't know. But I would like to see some changes too. This actually feels really good. I gotta say though, I like the way the 10 mil sounds better than the way this sounds, because this sounds the same as on live. And the 10 mil just sounds, I mean, I just like that sound better. This protest sign, I will at some point, yes. I will test the protest sign. They said they increased the damage on it a little bit, but they didn't give the treatment that they wanted to, so I'm hoping at some point. Yeah, I like the 10 mil feels really good. AP cost is 14, and the pipe is what? 12, yeah. I like the way the 10 mil feels a lot. It feels really good. It feels really, really good. So right now the big winners for me, at least so far what I'm seeing, is the bow is a big winner. 10 mil pistol and the pipe gun are both big winners. Stat lock bug is still active. Uh-oh. R-Pin and Mod got nerfed. There is no difference between the three. I'm not sure. Kind of wish the agility perks were moved around a little bit. Extremely crowded. It is. I mean, basically you have to choose. I mean, they're making you choose between onslaught perks or... My power went out and came back. Oh, that's good. That would have ended the stream really quickly. Yeah, okay. No power outage. Good. I mean, basically, if you want sneak, which is what I have, so I have sneak. So I don't have cripple perks. I don't have onslaught perks. If I want onslaught perks, then I'm not going to have sneak. I'm probably not going to have much in the way of cripple. And if I have the limb damage perks, then that's mainly what I'm going for. So I do like that instead of just like, I can take everything. I don't like the idea of an everything build. I think that having some specialization makes the game more interesting. It gets really boring when you're able to choose absolutely everything. I was hoping that would be Distant Thunder. Yeah, it's not. Fallout creator is feuding with Bethesda over game preservation. Yesterday he said they told him to destroy his source code. Bethesda didn't tell him that. That's an old story. That is when he left. It was Obsidian that told him that. When he left, because he left during the creation of Fallout 2, and he left during that. He didn't stay to finish Fallout 2. When he left, they told him to destroy any source code he had. So it wasn't Bethesda. Bethesda didn't own it at the time. That wasn't Bethesda. So yeah, it was okay. Well, Game Rant's nonsense. Yeah, Tim Kane's. If you see his video, I mean, he's talked about it before. I mean, he talked about it in a video. He mentioned it briefly the other day, but he's talked about it before in detail. And it wasn't Bethesda. It was when he left Obsidian, or whoever was it Obsidian at the time. But when he left them way back is when during the development of Fallout 2 is when they told him to destroy everything that he had. Or Interplay, right? Interplay, Wolf. Thank you. So yeah, it was back then. So this happened like 30 years ago or 25 years ago. This is not new information. And it has nothing to do with Bethesda. You know what? I think my voice is saying I've had enough. And we dipped our toe in a lot of things. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. I didn't check any of the limits here. I think the vendor limits are probably the same, just in case though. Where the hell is there we go. Just in case, I'm guessing it's the same. Oh, that's still 1400. Let's just look at this really quickly. Collections are all, caps limit's the same, gold's the same, stamps, same, perk coins. What about supplies? Supplies, yeah, supplies is still the same limit. Yeah. All right, yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. This was a successful test though. Yeah, and I will be back tomorrow, but not with the BTS. So tomorrow, if you feel like playing with black powder weapons, I'm gonna do a black powder stream for the 4th of July. Obviously, I know the rest of the world isn't on that, but that's what I'm gonna do. My normal character will take a break. I'll be using my ghoul character actually, which is my, and I think I'll do a raid too, another black powder raid, so that'll be fun. So yeah, so tomorrow, black powder stream, be digging in the more in the PTS, and probably be looking for a lot of videos coming out for, PTS related things. As I pick through individual topics and stuff. So that'll be my focus for a bit. So yes, thank you for joining me, everybody. Yes, have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow.